Welcome to the Fantasy Audiobook. Job Transfer for All, a 10,000-fold amplification system for awakening at the beginning. Chapter 21. After entering the cave, the view suddenly became clear. The height of the cave is about 20 meters and the width is more than 10 meters. There are jagged and strange rocks everywhere. The rocks are covered with fluorescent grass that emits a faint white light, which makes the visibility inside the cave not low. The two of them kept moving forward along the passage. Sudden, Yi Chen stopped. One after another, the demonized cat demons rushed over from the corner in front. 1, 2, 3. Han Qingwu thought silently in her heart. When all the demonized cat demons appeared, she couldn't help but gasp. Although there are only 29 monsters, 3 of them are poisonous demonized cat demons, and the leading demonized cat demon is even more exaggerated. Its body is several times larger than the poisonous demon cat demon. Its whole body is covered with purple patterns, and a pair of devil horns grow on its head. There are also a pair of slightly raised sarcomas on its back, which seem to be a pair of ungrown ones. Come out with wings. Obviously, this is a leader monster that has gone further on the road to demonization. There is 1 leader monster, 3 elite monsters, and 25 little monsters. The strength of this wave of monsters is far greater than before. Han Qingwu suspected that if she had not met Yi Chen, she and 5 level 15 professionals would not be able to withstand even a wave of attacks in the face of such a powerful lineup of monsters. Demonized Cat Demon Commander, Black Iron Level Commander Boss. Level 15. HP 450,000. Attack Power 8,121. Physical Defense 2,544. Magic Defense 3,851. Skills: Dark Shield, Dark Spear, Dark Domain, Dark Curse, Dark Wind. Looking at the exaggerated attributes of the demonized cat demon leader, not only the health value is as high as 450,000, but the magic defense also reaches a terrifying 3,851 points. This made Han Qingwu feel lucky to have met Yi Chen. Otherwise, with her attributes, she wouldn't even be able to break through the boss's defense. Roar! The demonized cat demon leader roared and rushed towards Yi Chen and the two of them. As for Yi Chen, there was no fear in his eyes. The attributes of the demonized cat demon leader are almost the same as those of the cat demon king. Except for the higher blood volume, there is not much difference in other attributes. But at this time, Yi Chen had made great progress compared to then. Another bunch of people giving away equipment. This is the truest thought in Yi Chen's heart. God's Strengthening. Multiple Arrows. Ice Field. Minus 9,930. Minus 9,928. Minus 9,927. Minus 1,951. Mark of God. Minus 9,928. With just 1 multi-shot arrow, the demonized cat demon leader's health was directly reduced by nearly 10%. The effects of the poison bow and the ring of darkness are also triggered instantly. The demonized cat demon leader is directly superimposed with 4 layers of effects, and can receive 800 points of damage per second. You retreat first and find a safe place to hide. After Yi Chen saw Han Qingwu's ice domain released, he told her to retreat quickly. With her attack power, there is no way to break the boss's defense. On the contrary, a single attack from the boss can almost drain her of blood. Falling back is the best option. Ho! Roar! Death Poisonous Fog. Dark Realm. The poisonous demonized cat demon and the demonized cat demon leader released a wide range of debuff skills at the same time. The purple poisonous mist instantly covered the cave, and complex black patterns also appeared on the ground. Dark Realm. Enemies in the Dark Realm will receive 50% more damage. Being in the poisonous fog and Dark Realm, Yi Chen would suffer 150 points of poisonous damage every second, but this did not have much impact. He still kept drawing his bow and drawing arrows, and kept firing at the demonized cat demon leader. Phew, phew, phew. Minus 6,415. Minus 6,421. Minus 6,418. Dark Shield. With Yi Chen's 40,000 second injury, even if the demonized cat demon leader used the Dark Shield, he could only survive for 1 more second. Vampire Arrow. Minus 9,918. Plus 3,173. The demonized cat leader's blood volume drops rapidly at a rate of 10% per second. 30%, 20%, 10%. Boom. The huge body of the demonized cat demon collapsed to the ground, and rays of light bloomed from under its body. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 demonized cat demon leader and gained 40 million experience points. Seeing the ball of light erupted by the demonized cat demon leader, Yi Chen's eyes were filled with surprise. Big bang. Not only did he see several blue rays of light, there was also a golden ray of light flashing. However, there were still monsters in front of him that had not been solved, and Yi Chen had no time to check. Phew, phew, phew. The golden arrows shot in a straight line towards the poisonous demonized cat demon in the distance. -8,081. -8,078. In less than 3 seconds, the blood bar of a poisonous demonized cat demon was emptied. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 poisonous demonized cat demon and gained 12 million experience points. The golden arrows in Yi Chen's hand continued to condense, and the log filled the screen crazily. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 poisonous demonized cat demon and gained 12 million experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 poisonous demonized cat demon and gained 12 million experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 demonized cat demon and gained 400,000 experience points. After the battle, Yi Chen couldn't wait to check out the harvest. Demonized cat demon commander's boots gold. Part. Shoes. Level. 15. Strength plus 65. Agility plus 37. Features. Increase movement speed by 10%. Equipment skill. Primary flash can ignore obstacles and teleport to any location within a radius of 10 meters, consumes 100 mana, and has a cooldown time of 90 seconds. Equipment requirements. Level 15, all professions. It turns out to be a pair of level 15 gold level shoes, and it also has a very precious displacement skill. Yi Chen's eyes were full of surprise. Although the attributes of the shoes are quite satisfactory, they are equipped with a primary flash skill that can teleport to any location within a radius of 10 meters regardless of obstacles. Although the distance is only 10 meters, it can be used to avoid some fatal skills, which can greatly improve the survivability of professionals and can be used to save lives at critical moments. Moreover, primary flash can teleport regardless of obstacles, and can even work wonders in some special scenarios. In addition to skills, equipment features that increase movement speed by 10% are also extremely rare. You must know that the improvement of the movement speed by the agility attribute is not linear, and the movement speed will increase more slowly towards the later stage. The most cost-effective way to increase movement speed in the later stage is to wear equipment that increases the percentage of movement speed. For the archer profession, movement speed is also a very important attribute. As long as the movement speed is fast enough, the boss can only be kited continuously and eventually die with hatred. Although Han Qingwu can also wear these gold-level boots, strictly speaking they are more suitable for physics professions. The dual attribute bonuses of strength and agility are of little use to mages. Therefore, this piece of equipment was naturally assigned to Yi Chen. What's more, the stronger Yi Chen is, the greater his confidence will be in clearing this secret realm. The rewards for clearing the secret realm are the real big deal, and Han Qingwu knows this very well. After determining the ownership of the equipment, Yi Chen immediately replaced his goblin boots with demonized cat demon commander boots. There was no comparison between bronze equipment and gold equipment. Yi Chen jumped twice slightly, feeling that his body became lighter. Then Yi Chen started to check other harvests. Demonized animal skin shoulder pads, silver. Part. Shoulder. Level. 15. Strength plus 41. Physique plus 33. Feature. Strength attribute increased by 2%. Equipment requirements. Level 15, all professions. Demonized beast skin battle suit, silver. Part. Tops. Level. 15. Strength plus 46. Physique plus 28. Feature. Strength attribute increased by 2%. Equipment requirements. Level 15, all professions. There are 2 more pieces of silver equipment that Yi Chen can use, and they also come with percentage attributes of strength. Calculated based on Yi Chen's strength attribute of thousands of points, these 2 pieces of silver level equipment can still provide a lot of strength bonus. Yi Chen couldn't use the remaining equipment for the time being. Although there are some equipment suitable for mages, they are not as good as Han Qingwu's existing equipment. Based on Han Qingwu's family background, her early upgrade route, equipment skills, etc. have already been planned by top experts. In her backpack, she has already prepared equipment and skill books for various levels in the early stage. Only gold level equipment was worthy of her taking a high look. Since entering the secret realm, except for the poison ring, all other equipment, materials and props have been collected by Yi Chen. As a young rich woman, Han Qingwu looked down upon these things at all. Of course, she had other thoughts. After all, Yi Chen's strength is too terrifying, and he will definitely become a guardian god of the human race in the future. Being friendly with him will bring no harm at all. Yi Chen replaced the exquisite shoulder pads and goblin battle clothes on his body, and his strength attributes immediately increased. The last thing Yi Chen could use was a black iron level skill book. Arrow of Darkness. This is a skill book belonging to the Dark System, which is relatively rare. Yi Chen felt happy and immediately used his mental power to activate the skill book. The skill book turned into a stream of light and poured into his mind. Log. The Black Iron level skill book was successfully used and the Black Iron level skill, Dark Arrow, was obtained. Arrow of Darkness level 1 active skill, causing 110% attack power damage to a target, and at the same time increasing the damage received by the target by 50% in the next 30 seconds, consuming 300 mana points, and has a cooldown time of 2 hours. Another extremely powerful skill. Although the skill damage is not high and the skill cooldown is as long as 2 hours, the debuff that increases the damage received by the target by 50% within 30 seconds is ridiculously powerful. It can directly increase the damage caused by Yi Chen by half. With Yi Chen's damage per second, the amount of damage that can be caused in 30 seconds is simply terrifying. It can play a huge role when fighting boss. Not bad, not bad, another big improvement. Yi Chen laughed in his heart. So far, the harvest this time was finally taken into account. Yi Chen's face was full of joy. This time it was really a full harvest. 1 piece of gold level equipment, 2 pieces of silver level equipment, and an extremely powerful black iron level skill book greatly increased Yi Chen's combat power. The current panel information is as follows. Name, Yi Chen. Occupation, Marksman. Level, LV 15. Attributes, Strength 1338. Constitution 461, Agility 412, Spirit 375. Attack power, 4014. Health value, 13,830. Mana value, 11,250. Physical defense, 691. Magic defense, 562. Attack speed, 5.95 times per second. Moving speed, 27.35 meters per second. Talent, Heart of God, SSS. Skills, slightly. Equipment, slightly. It had only been 2 hours since entering the secret realm. Yi Chen had replaced 6 pieces of equipment, including 5 silver level equipment and 1 gold level equipment with a primary flash skill. The total number of other unused bronze and silver level equipment reached 45, including 10 silver level equipment and 35 bronze level equipment. The levels were basically all level 15, with only a few pieces being level 10. Coupled with the various materials collected, Yi Chen estimated that the current harvest must definitely exceed 12 million Dragon Country coins. And this does not include the rewards from the final boss and the Secret Realm settlement. You must know that the reward from the Secret Realm settlement is the real big deal. He couldn't help but sigh. No wonder professionals are flocking to Secret Realms. If they have the strength, the Secret Realms can be said to be full of treasures. If we were outside, even if we killed so many elite monsters and leader monsters at the same time, the harvest would still be far from this level. There is only one last boss left. Just like before, once the battle begins, immediately retreat after releasing the ice domain. Seeing that the progress on the mission panel has been updated to 1999-2000, you only need to kill the last boss and the secret realm can be cleared. Yi Chen did not hesitate. After arranging his tactics, he immediately continued deeper into the passage. Soon, the two of them walked to the end of the cave. As far as the eye could see, a demonized cat demon that was twice as big as the demonized cat demon leader was resting there. The devil's horns on its head are slightly larger than those of the demonized cat demon commander, and there are a pair of ferocious demon wings on its back. It is already a complete body, unlike the demonized cat demon commander who only has a pair of slightly raised sarcomas. The fangs flashed with bloody light, and the purple lines on the body were even mixed with streaks of bright red, which was not easy to mess with at first glance. Demonized cat demon king, black iron level king boss. Level 15. HP 1.2 million. Attack power 12,511. Physical defense 3,566. Magic defense 6,755. Skills: demonic winding, demonic burst, dark domain, dark shield, demonic spear. What a powerful attribute, Han Qingwu exclaimed in her heart. Normally, there is no such a powerful boss in the gold level secret realm. The attributes of the demonized cat demon king in front of her have even reached the strength of the overlord boss. Although the overlord boss is only one level higher than the king boss, its attributes are almost doubled. Including the previous demonized cat demon leader and poisonous demonized cat demon, their strength is far higher than that of monsters of the same level. If she had known that the monsters in this secret realm were so strong, she would definitely not have come to conquer this secret realm. She is self-aware, and a secret realm of this intensity is definitely not something she can touch. She even began to wonder if there was something wrong with this secret realm. But before he had time to think about it, Yi Chen signaled with his eyes that he was ready to start fighting. Yi Chen looked at the demonized cat demon king who was still sleeping soundly, with murderous intent in his eyes. God's strengthening. Arrow of darkness. -6,741. Call out. There was a slight sound of breaking through the air, and the golden arrow was entwined with a dark aura. It instantly traveled hundreds of meters and stabbed the demonized cat demon king heavily. Then the body of the demonized cat demon king was also wrapped with wisps of black energy. The debuff of the dark arrow takes effect, and the damage taken by the demonized cat demon king in the next 30 seconds is increased by 50%. Roar! The demonized cat demon king was hit hard and immediately woke up from his deep sleep. Looking at the wounds on his body, he became furious. Looking at Yi Chen and the other two, his eyes turned scarlet. Intruder! But Yi Chen didn't give it time to breathe, and arrows came one after another. Multiple arrows. Ice field. -13,941. -27,881. Critical hit. -13,939. -3,236. Mark of God. -27,881. Critical hit. Under the effect of the dark arrow, Yi Chen instantly caused more than 80,000 damage to the demonized cat demon king, which was simply terrifying. Fall back. Yi Chen gently warned Han Qingwu to step back quickly. Call. The demonized cat demon king pounced towards Yi Chen, its afterimage shaking in the air at a very fast speed. Bloody red light bloomed on the claws, and the killing breath could be felt from a long distance away. Ice arrow. -19,970. Under the double debuff of Ice Domain and Ice Arrow, the speed of the demonized cat demon king is reduced by at least 50%. Yi Chen also started to move in the other direction to distance himself from the demonized cat demon king. The area at the end of the cave is not large, so it is not very suitable for archers to fight. Yi Chen is now dancing on the tip of a knife. As long as he is hit once by the demonized cat demon king's attack, he will directly run out of blood, which is very dangerous. Dark Realm. The demonized cat demon king also felt how difficult the human being in front of him was, and knew that it would be difficult to cause effective damage when fighting close to him. Only by using a wide range of attack skills could he have nowhere to escape. Complex black patterns instantly appeared on the ground, covering the entire cave. In the Dark Realm, Yi Chen's damage will be increased by 50%. Phew, phew, phew. The head of the demonized cat demon king keeps getting hurt. -5,901. -10,816. Critical hit. The demonized cat demon king's blood volume continues to decrease at a rate of 3% per second. Roar. Demonic energy breaks out. The demonized cat demon king looked up to the sky and roared, and black demonic energy kept rising from the ground. Yi Chen kept dodging. Elegant movement, full of elegance. At this time, the blood volume of the demonized cat demon king has dropped to less than 60%. Dark Shield. Seeing that the burst of demonic energy did not cause any harm to Yi Chen, but that his blood volume continued to drop, the demonized cat demon king decisively opened the shield. The black magic shield gave it a lot of security. But this is just drinking poison to quench thirst, it can only delay time. The battle has completely entered Yi Chen's rhythm. Ha ha, Yi Chen's eyes were filled with joy. At this pace, it was only a matter of time before he killed the demonized cat demon king. Phew, 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 the arrows in Yi Chen's hand never stopped, and the demonized cat demon king's blood volume continued to decrease. 50%, 40%. When the demonized cat demon king's health dropped to 30%, something unexpected happened. The demonized cat demon king looked up to the sky and roared, and countless black energy came out of his body, and finally condensed into dozens of ghost-like monsters surrounding him in the air. At the same time, the HP of the demonized cat demon king dropped by 10%. Encircled by evil spirit, it actually needs to be used at the cost of health points. No wonder it is only used at the most critical moment when the demonized cat demon king is willing to use it. The black spirit ghost was extremely fast, rushing towards Yi Chen. Yi Chen did not hesitate and continued to attack the demonized cat demon king. As long as it died, everything would naturally be over. Phew, 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 minus 5,881. Minus 5,889. The black ghosts also kept attacking Yi Chen. Minus 231. Minus 235. Although the damage was not high, there were so many black ghosts that Yi Chen would suffer nearly 3,000 points of damage every second. At this damage speed, Yi Chen could only withstand it for 4 seconds at most. 15%, 12%, 9%, 6%. At this time, Yi Chen's health value was less than 2,000, but the boss still had 6% health value. Elementary Flash. Yi Chen escaped directly from the siege of the Black Ghost. The distance of 10 meters could delay him for at least another second. Vampire Arrow. Minus 18,588. Critical hit. Plus 5,948. The blood-sucking arrow unexpectedly hit critically, and Yi Chen's health returned to nearly 8,000 in an instant. Everything was a foregone conclusion. Phew, phew, phew. When the Black Ghost came to Yi Chen again, the demonized cat demon king only had the last 3% of his health left. At this time, the cooldown of the multi-arrow skill is just restored. Multiple arrows. Minus 9,291. Minus 9,283. Minus 2,157. Mark of God. Minus 18,581. Critical hit. Minus 9,281. Boom. The demonized cat demon king's blood volume was instantly emptied, its body collapsed, and the black spirit disappeared instantly. Log. Successfully killed the level 15 demonized cat demon king and gained 80 million experience points. Immediately afterwards, bright rays of light exploded and scattered on the ground. Orange light group. A piece of dark gold level equipment actually appeared. 3 golden light groups also appeared. 3 pieces of gold level equipment. The last one is silver level equipment that shines with blue light. Yi Chen even saw 2 skill books. It's crazy. This is the truest portrayal of Yi Chen's mood at this moment. Although the strength of boss is far beyond imagination, the rewards obtained are also far beyond imagination. Time Guardian Necklace Dark Gold. Part. Necklace. Level. 15. Strength plus 311. Characteristics. Can withstand the next fatal damage, cooling time is 1 day. Equipment skill. Time recall can reset the cooling time of all skills of the specified target with a cooling time less than 6 hours, consuming 500 mana, and the cooling time is 1 day. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Warrior, Knight Archer, Assassin. Yi Chen's eyes burst into ecstasy. It turned out to be a dark gold necklace that suited him. You must know that the explosion rate of necklaces is less than 1% of other equipment. Many high-level professionals can only wear low-level necklace equipment. In addition to its high-power attribute, the Time Guardian necklace also has a god-level life-saving attribute. It can withstand the next fatal injury, which means that Yi Chen's life-saving ability is greatly increased. In addition to its characteristics, it also comes with an equipment skill called time regression. This skill can directly reset the skill cooling time on the target. As long as the skill cooling time is less than 6 hours, all skills can be reset. Although Yi Chen mainly relies on normal attacks for output, this skill can be used not only on himself, but also on others, which greatly increases its value. Yi Chen almost couldn't wait to put on the Time Guardian necklace on his body. After putting on the Time Guardian necklace, Yi Chen's strength attribute instantly soared to 1662. Such a terrifying power attribute is probably unmatched by ordinary bronze professionals. If there is a competition for damage, the average bronze professional is more afraid that he will be wiped out in seconds. The first harvest was so surprising that Yi Chen immediately turned his attention to the next piece of equipment. Devil Contract Robe, Gold. Part. Tops. Level. 15. Spirit plus 68. Physique plus 35. Feature 1. Mental attributes increased by 3%. Feature 2. Skill cooldown time reduced by 5%. Equipment skill. Demonic power can increase the mental attributes of the designated target by 100 points, lasts for 10 minutes, consumes 300 mana, and has a cooldown time of 1 hour. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Mage Priest Summoner. This is a gold level equipment suitable for Han Qingwu, and it will also improve her a lot. The equipment skill Demonic Power can even enhance her explosive ability at critical moments. With 2 equipment characteristics and 1 equipment skill, this demon robe can be said to be the best among gold level equipment. Then Yi Chen checked other equipment. Devil Contract Leggings Gold. Part. Bottoms. Level. 15. Strength plus 62. Physique plus 35. Feature. Strength attribute increased by 5%. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Warrior, Knight Archer, Assassin. Devil Contract Ring Gold. Part. Ring. Level. 15. Strength plus 105. Feature. Critical hit rate increased by 10%. Equipment skill. Demonic Shield generates a demonic shield for the designated target. The shield can withstand 100% of the target's maximum health damage. It lasts for 5 minutes, consumes 300 mana, and has a cooling time of 1 hour. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Warrior, Knight Archer, Assassin. The Devil's Contract Leggings and Devil's Contract Ring are both equipment that Yi Chen can use, especially the Devil's Contract Ring. Not only can it increase the critical hit rate by 10%, it is also equivalent to a second life at critical moments. Without hesitation, Yi Chen immediately replaced the Power Ring on his body with the Devil Contract Ring and the Goblin Leggings with the Devil Contract Leggings. As for the remaining pieces of silver level equipment, none of them could use them. Yi Chen put them all in his backpack so that they could be sold at a good price when they got out. The equipment inventory is complete, and only the last 2 skill books are left. One is the Black Iron Skill Explosive Arrow that can be used by archers, and the other is the Black Iron Skill Fire Rain that can only be used by mages. Explosive Arrow. It's obviously a group attack skill. Yi Chen's mental power was immediately activated and he studied decisively. Log. The Black Iron level skill book was used successfully and the Black Iron level skill, Exploding Arrow, was obtained. Exploding Arrow, level 1, active skill, shoots an arrow with bursting effect. After hitting the target, it will cause 80% attack power fire damage to all targets within a 10*10 meter range, and additional burning damage. After 10 inflicts fire damage of 120% of attack power within seconds, consumes 500 mana points, and has a cooldown time of 60 seconds. Yi Chen's eyes were full of surprise. Exploding arrows can greatly improve his group damage ability. After the skill level increases in the later stage, it is not a dream to clear the map with 1 arrow. As for the fire rain technique that was not suitable for Han Qingwu, Yi Chen was not polite and put it in his backpack. As a rare fire attribute group damage skill, it is not a problem to sell it for millions of Dragon Country coins. Suddenly Han Qingwu let out a light sigh and said in surprise, "Hey, why haven't our customs clearance evaluations started to be settled yet?" Han Qingwu's voice immediately made Yi Chen react. "I was so busy harvesting just now that I forgot about it. Look at the task panel again, the progress above has been updated to 2000, there are no problems. Is there a bug in the secret realm?" Just then, The body of the demonized cat demon king suddenly erupted with bright black light. A dark and violent aura constantly emerged from it. Yi Chen pulled Han Qingwu back and quickly put some distance between him and the corpse of the demonized cat demon king. There is indeed something wrong with this secret realm. The two people's diaries began to be refreshed crazily. Log. An unknown incident occurred in the gold level secret realm demonized cat demon's nest, and the level has been upgraded to master level. Professionals, please escape as soon as possible. Log. An unknown incident occurred in the gold level secret realm demonized cat demon's nest, and the level has been upgraded to master level. Professionals, please escape as soon as possible. Seeing the frantically scrolling logs, what happened to the two of them immediately? The difficulty of the dungeon secret realm has been increased. Master level, how could this happen? Even Han Qingwu panicked at this time. Above the gold level was the diamond level, and the master level was one level higher than the diamond level. Originally, with the gold level teleportation talisman, I could escape safely from the gold level secret realm. But now that the level of the secret realm has been upgraded to the master level, the energy of the gold level teleportation talisman is far from enough to break through the barrier of the master level secret realm, and it is impossible to teleport away. Yi Chen, we may all die. Han Qingwu tried the gold level teleportation talisman on her body and found that she could not leave the secret realm, and her heart suddenly sank to the bottom. Yi Chen's eyes were full of caution, but there was no panic. Although master level copies are scary, you still have to encounter them to know who is more powerful. What's more, the gain from killing the demonized cat demon king has made his strength even higher, and his strong strength has given him great confidence. Suddenly, Yi Chen sensed that new clearance conditions appeared on his task panel. Deviled Cat Demon's Nest Master Level Secret Realm. Recommended Level 15. Custom Clearance Requirement 1. Kill all the demonized cat monsters in the secret area. The current progress is 2000. Custom Clearance Requirement 2. Kill Bruno, the Demon of the Abyss. Current progress is 0/1. Introduction 1. This is a land eroded by the power of the abyss. All the cat monsters living here have undergone demonic mutations and become more powerful. Please be careful of the demonic cat monsters hidden deep in the jungle, their claws will tear you apart mercilessly. Introduction 2. Bruno, the abyss demon, turned into a demon seed at the last moment of his life and came to the cat demon's lair through the space rift. The powerful abyssal breath polluted all the cat demons in the entire cat demon nest. The powerful cat demon king even swallowed the demon seed and became a powerful king-level boss. However, Bruno did not die. He has been parasitizing the body of the cat demon king, waiting for the opportunity to be resurrected. After the death of the cat demon king, Bruno finally resurrected again with the help of the power of his corpse. After seeing the mission update, Yi Chen immediately understood. It turns out that the secret realm of the demonic cat demon's nest was created after being contaminated by the demonic seed of Bruno, the abyss demon. After he killed the demonized cat demon king, the abyss demon Bruno was also resurrected with the help of his corpse. The level of the secret realm of the demonized cat demon's lair was also directly upgraded to the master level due to the resurrection of the abyss demon Bruno. Sudden, the black light on the body of the demonized cat demon king gradually dissipated. A thick and powerful purple arm stretched out from the back of the demonized cat demon king's corpse, and then another. I saw the muscles of two strong arms bulging out, exerting force suddenly, and suddenly soared into the sky. A purple figure appeared in front of the two people. This figure has purple scales all over its body, two purple threaded horns on its head, a pair of huge wings on its back, and its thick tail is also covered with thick scales, full of power. Demon of the Abyss, Bruno. Looking at the figure in front of him, Yi Chen knew that this was the abyss demon resurrected through the body of the demonized cat demon king. Demon. It is a powerful creature in the abyss, extremely powerful. Generally only high-level professionals can come into contact with it. Yi Chen only encountered it 3 days after awakening. He didn't know whether he was happy or sad. Abyss demon Bruno, weak. Grade. Ancient grade. Level. 15. HP. 2.8 million. Attack power, 15,511. Physical defense, 5,586. Magic defense, 8,872. Skills, Demon Body, demon crash, demon flick, demon pounce, demon trample. It is indeed an ancient level boss. Seeing Bruno's level, Yi Chen was not surprised at all. If it were not an ancient level boss, it would not be worthy of the master level secret realm level. Above the king level is the overlord level, and above the overlord level is the ancient level. As a powerful alien among the abyss demons, Bruno would have been even more powerful if he hadn't just been resurrected and was still in a weak state. The HP of up to 2.8 million is more than twice that of the demonized cat demon king. Even if he stands there still, he will be beaten for a long time. Not to mention the physical defense power of 5,586 and the magic defense power of 8,872, ordinary bronze professionals cannot even break through the defense. Humans, in order to thank you for resurrecting me, I decided to let you become a part of my body. The demon swallowed its fangs and roared ferociously. You retreat first, and the boss will be handed over to me. Han Qingwu's ice field had just been released not long ago. The cooldown of his skills had not been restored, and he could not break the boss's defense, so staying here would not have any effect. Multiple arrows. Minus 11,279. Minus 11,271. Minus 11,277. Minus 2,970. Mark of God. Minus 22,551. Critical hit. A series of injuries emerged from Bruno's head, causing the boss to lose nearly 60,000 health points in an instant. You human being, how dare you attack the great Lord Bruno? Demonic attack. The injured Bruno pounced towards Yi Chen. Ice arrow. Minus 16,812. A light layer of white frost appeared on Bruno's body, but his movement speed did not slow down much. The ancient boss's abnormal resistance is amazing. Phew. Minus 5,928. Minus 2,970. Mark of God. Minus 5,930. Yi Chen moved his bow and drew the arrow. Seeing the damage caused by normal attacks, Yi Chen frowned slightly. Bruno's demonic body can recover 1% of his maximum health per second, which makes him basically unable to do much damage. But then his brows slowly relaxed. It wasn't a big problem, he still had a trump card. Yi Chen took out the primary strength increasing potion from the poisonous demonized cat demon blast from his backpack and drank it in one gulp. Instantly increased the strength attribute by 300 points. Go back in time. The cooldown time of all Yi Chen's skills are reset. Arrow of Darkness. Minus 11,376. Bruno's body was suddenly wrapped in wisps of black energy. Multiple arrows. Minus 23,254. Minus 5,247. Mark of God. Minus 23,251. Minus 46,509. Critical hit. Minus 23,249. Minus 5,247. Mark of God. With the blessing of the primary strength amplifying potion and the dark arrow debuff, Yi Chen instantly dealt an outrageous damage of more than 120,000. The damage is nearly doubled compared to before. Phew. Golden arrows kept shooting towards Bruno. Demon charge. Yi Chen's eyes were extremely cold, and he was terrifyingly calm when he entered the fighting state. The moment Bruno entered the charging state, he directly distanced himself in the other direction. Boom. Bruno hit the cave wall directly. I don't know what material the cave walls are made of, but only some small cracks appeared under such a strong impact. As a melee boss, Bruno had no way to deal with Yi Chen's positioning. Under Yi Chen's attack, Bruno's blood volume became lower and lower. 60%, 50%, 40%. Bruno felt like a toy, being played with by the humans in front of him. It didn't take long for Bruno's blood volume to be exhausted. Or not, willing to. Bruno's eyes widened and a weak voice came from his mouth. There was a boom. Bruno's huge body fell to the ground, but his eyes kept staring in Yi Chen's direction. He refused to die with his eyes in peace. Unexpectedly, he would die at the hands of the human being in front of him right after he was resurrected. Log. Successfully killed Bruno, the level 15 Abyss Demon, and gained 320 million experience points. Yi Chen looked at the various lights flashing under Bruno's body and was extremely excited. Equipment, treasures, skill books, everything is available. Ancient demonic bow, dark gold. Part. Weapon. Level. 15. Strength plus 306. Feature 1. Strength attribute increased by 10%. Feature 2. Physical penetration increased by 10%. Equipment skill. Ancient demonic power increases the final damage of the next attack by 400%, consumes 500 mana, and has a cooldown time of 2 hours. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Archer. Ancient demonic staff, dark gold. Part. Weapon. Level. 15. Spirit plus 302. Feature 1. Mental attributes increased by 10%. Feature 2. Spell penetration increased by 10%. Equipment skill. Ancient demonic power increases the final damage of the next attack by 400%, consumes 500 mana, and has a cooldown time of 2 hours. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Mage. Bruno actually revealed 2 dark gold level weapons, one suitable for archers and one suitable for mages, which happen to be one for each of Yi Chen and Han Qingwu. The attributes of the 2 pieces of equipment are very similar, except that one is more physical and the other is more mage-oriented. In addition to the high main attribute bonus, there are also 2 additional characteristics. Whether it is a 10% increase in main attributes or a 10% penetration effect, these are extremely rare characteristics. If Yi Chen had a 10% physical penetration effect when fighting Bruno, the damage caused would be increased by at least 20%. The higher the boss's defense, the higher the benefits from the penetration effect. The Ancient Demon Power skill can increase the final damage of the next attack by 400%. For a high explosion mage, it is no less than a magical skill. For Yi Chen, he mainly relies on high-frequency attacks to deal tons of damage, and this skill is not very profitable for him. But archers also have high explosion skills. With such skills, they can also cause horrific damage in an instant. After Yi Chen replaced the poisonous bow with the ancient demonic bow, he immediately looked at other harvests. Devil Bone Ring Gold. Part. Ring. Level. 15. Strength plus 107. Feature 1. Strength attribute increased by 5%. Characteristic 2. After hitting the target, reduce the target's physical defense by 10 points. The same target can be superimposed up to 20 times. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Warrior, Knight Archer, Assassin. It is another piece of equipment suitable for Yi Chen. Whether it is the characteristic that increases the strength attribute by 5% or the characteristic that can reduce the target's physical defense by 200 points after stacking for 20 layers, it is very suitable for archers. With Yi Chen's attack speed, 20 layers of effects can be stacked in almost 3 seconds. Yi Chen's eyes were full of surprise. Then check out the next piece of equipment. Devil Necklace Gold. Part. Necklace. Level. 15. Spirit plus 198. Characteristics. Mental attributes increase by 5%. Equipment skill. Demonic Barrier generates a shield for the designated target. The shield can withstand damage of 150% of the target's maximum health, lasts for 3 minutes, consumes 300 mana, and has a cooling time of 1 hour. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Mage Priest Summoner. A precious gold level necklace equipment was directly assigned to Han Qingwu. After getting the devil necklace, Han Qingwu put it on directly. Seeing this gold level necklace, Han Qingwu's eyes almost overflowed with surprise. Even with her family background, she currently only has a level 15 bronze necklace. The level 15 gold necklace is also an extremely precious piece of equipment for her. Completed inventory of equipment. Yi Chen looked at the 2 treasures. One of them is a completely black stone, irregular in shape, about the size of a fist, glowing with black light, and extremely bright. Dark Iron Level Skill Fusion Stone. Quality. A. Attribute. You can fuse up to 3 black iron level skills. The fusion has a certain success rate. The higher the skill fit, the higher the success rate. Generally speaking, the quality of treasures is divided into 9 levels, from high to low: SSS, SS, S, A, B, C, D, E, F. In addition, there are some special treasures. There are no restrictions on the use of treasures, unlike skill books and potions that have professional level restrictions. For example, bronze level potions cannot be used by black iron level professionals. The same is true for skill books. Black Iron level professionals cannot learn bronze level skill books. But treasures are different. Even if they are SSS treasures, a novice professional can still use them without any restrictions. The second treasure is extremely special. It is a Secret Realm Summoning Stone. Level 40 Master Secret Realm Summoning Stone. Quality: special. Attributes: after use, a secret space door can be summoned. Secret Realm Level. Master Level, Secret Realm Level. Level 40, Restricted Entry Level. Level 35 to 40, Restricted number of people entering, 1 to 20 people. It turned out to be a Level 40 Master Level Secret Realm, and the maximum number of people allowed to enter was 20. You must know that the more people allowed to enter the Secret Realm, the higher the difficulty of the Secret Realm. Of course, if you have the strength to do it alone, the rewards you will receive are beyond your imagination. Once you reach level 35, go there immediately. Yi Chen's eyes were full of anticipation. This trip to the Secret Realm gave Yi Chen a taste of the benefits, and he couldn't wait to reach level 35. The harvest from the level 15 Master Level Secret Realm is already so rich. Yi Chen can't even imagine what kind of harvest the level 40 Master Level Secret Realm will have. After checking the information on the two treasures, Yi Chen turned his attention to the last two skill books. Attack Halo. Thunder Arrow. Attack Halo is a silver level Halo skill, and only silver level professionals can learn it. Halo skill is an extremely special skill that can be learned by all professions. Halo skills are generally range-wide buffs or debuffs that can be effective on nearby designated targets. For example, Attack Aura can increase the attack power percentage of all nearby specified targets, but the same aura cannot be superimposed. Aura skills greatly benefit the team and are essential skills on the battlefield. At the same time, upgrading Halo skills requires a huge amount of experience points, which is 100 times that of skills of the same level. Unless they are battlefield talents specially trained by the country, most people will basically not rise above level 10. But for Yi Chen, experience points are not a big problem. However, you need to be at silver level to learn, and Yi Chen is temporarily unable to learn. Thunder Arrow is a bronze level archer skill, and Yi Chen cannot learn it either. Han Qingwu, these two treasures and skill books belong to me, do you have any objection? Ah, no objection. I have a dark gold level staff and a gold level necklace and I am very satisfied with it. Han Qingwu didn't expect that Yi Chen would suddenly ask her opinion, and she didn't react for a while. Just kidding, how could she have any objections? At this time, she was both grateful and admired for Yi Chen. Without Yi Chen, she wouldn't even be able to save her life. What's more, Yi Chen also gave her all the usable mage equipment. Seeing that Han Qingwu had no objection, Yi Chen put the two treasures and skill books into his backpack. After taking stock of all the harvests, Yi Chen let out a sigh of satisfaction. This harvest far exceeded his imagination. I originally thought it was a gold level secret realm, but I didn't expect it to become a master level secret realm in the end. The harvest is simply exaggerated. Before entering the dungeon, the best equipment in the body was only bronze level. But now, there is not only a dark gold level weapon, but also a dark gold level necklace with an extremely low explosion rate. The attributes provided by these two pieces of equipment alone far exceed the sum of the previous equipment. In addition to the two pieces of dark gold level equipment, there are 4 pieces of gold level equipment, and the remaining worst ones are all silver level equipment. It is not an exaggeration to describe it as exchanging shotguns for cannons. Looking at the equipment, materials and treasures piled up in the backpack, even the always calm Yi Chen couldn't help but smile. It felt so good. Bite. At this moment, the settlement prompt for the secret realm finally arrives. The log is scrolling like crazy. Congratulations to Yi Chen and Han Qingwu's team for successfully clearing the master level secret realm, the demonized cat demon's nest. The clearance time is 2 hours, 15 minutes and 23 seconds. Duration rating: SSS level. Personal rating: SSS level. Comprehensive rating: SSS level. Secret Realm clearance rewards will be automatically distributed later. The Secret Realm scores from high to low are SSS, SS, S, A, B, C, D, E, F. Generally speaking, the overall score of S is quite rare, and it is rare to see it once even if you clear the level 100 times. And Yi Chen actually got the overall score of SSS. How terrifying this is. As for Han Qingwu, she also received an S overall rating under Yi Chen's leadership. Duration rating. SSS level. Personal rating. C grade. Comprehensive rating. S level. If the duration score hadn't reached the SSS level and the game was completed by 2 people, with Han Qingwu's C level personal score, it would have been a blessing to get a B level overall evaluation. Just when the 2 of them were still immersed in the shock of the score. Byte. Log. Secret Realm clearance rewards have been distributed. Fearless Warrior. Congratulations on successfully clearing the Master Level Secret Realm, the Demonized Cat Demon's Lair. The following are personal exclusive rewards for clearing the Secret Realm. Reward 1. S-Level Treasure Equipment Upgrade Coupon X5. Reward 2. S-Level Treasure Power Gems X3. Reward 3. S-Level Title Demon Breaker. In view of the outstanding performance of the Level Breaker, additional rewards will be triggered. Reward 4. A-Level Talent True Eye. Reward 5. SSS Level Treasure Abyss Stone. Yi Chen's Adam's apple rolled, and he was hit by this huge surprise, with some disbelief in his eyes. SSS Level Comprehensive Score. The rewards are so generous. The first is S-Level Treasure Equipment Upgrade Coupons, a total of 5 of them. Equipment Upgrade Coupon. Quality. S. Attribute. The equipment level can be increased by 5 levels, and the equipment level is limited to below level 50. Just give me a pillow when you feel sleepy. Although Yi Chen's current equipment is of a very high level, the level is not high, only level 15. With Yi Chen's upgrade speed, these equipment will soon be eliminated. However, the skills and characteristics attached to dark gold equipment are far beyond what silver and gold level equipment can match. This will cause a very embarrassing situation. If you bring low-level dark gold equipment, your attribute values will be low. But with high-level silver or gold level equipment, the skills and characteristics will stretch your hips. The emergence of equipment upgrade coupons solves this problem very well. 5 equipment upgrade coupons can sustain Yi Chen for at least a while. As S-level treasures, equipment upgrade coupons are basically priceless. It can only be obtained by clearing secret realms and dungeons, and the overall score must reach S level to have a certain probability of obtaining it. Good. After checking the attributes of the equipment upgrade coupon, Yi Chen couldn't wait to check the Power Gem. Power Gem. Quality. S. Attributes. It can be fused with equipment to increase the strength attribute by 100 points. It can also be peeled off after fusion. After peeling off, the Power Gem will lose its effect. The same piece of equipment can be fused with up to 3 gems. It turns out to be a gem-like treasure. Yi Chen's eyes paused. This kind of treasure is very special. It can be fused with equipment, which can greatly improve the attributes of the equipment. It can also only be obtained by clearing secret realms and dungeons, and the overall score must reach S level to have a certain probability of obtaining it. Next is the S level title Demon Breaker. After the rewards are distributed, they will appear directly on the personal attribute panel. Title: Demon Breaker S class. Demon Breaker S level, all attributes plus 100, causing an additional 10% damage to abyss monsters. Professionals can obtain multiple titles, but can only activate and use one title. General titles can only be obtained by professionals who have made amazing achievements. Yi Chen was awarded the title of Demon Breaker by the will of the world because he single-handedly killed an ancient abyss demon of the same level. This is a recognition of Yi Chen's strength and potential. But the next 2 rewards are the bulk of the rewards for completing this level. The A-level talent True Eye, like the title, will appear directly on the personal attribute panel after the reward is distributed. Eye of Truth Level A1. Your eyesight will be greatly improved, and you can see through surrounding stealth units that are no more than 2 levels above you. 2. You can view the information of professionals who are not more than 1 level above yourself. Each professional will receive an initial professional talent after awakening. But there are other ways to gain more professional talents. After clearing secret realms and dungeons, there is a very small probability of obtaining professional talents. Depending on the overall score, the level and probability of obtaining professional talents are also different. The Eye of Truth can greatly improve Yi Chen's vision, both in terms of field of vision and dynamic and static vision. For archers, the field of view is extremely important. They can discover monsters earlier and prepare in advance so that they will not be in a hurry. At the same time, the improvement of dynamic and static vision can better capture the actions of monsters and enable better positioning and avoidance skills. As for seeing through the surrounding stealth units that are no more than 2 levels above himself, it can greatly improve Yi Chen's survivability. It's not like the assassin is right in front of you and hasn't been discovered yet. The Eye of Truth can also view information about professionals who are not higher than 1 level above itself. You should know that ordinary professionals cannot view the specific information of other professionals. Only information set to public can be viewed. Generally, professionals can roughly understand this person's professional level and level range by sensing the aura of other professionals. Then guess the person's occupation based on the person's dress. It's impossible to get detailed and specific information at all. Take Yi Chen for example. Through his breath, he could only sense that he was a low-level black iron professional, but who knew that his strength could be so terrifying? The Eye of Truth can completely enable Yi Chen to know himself and his enemy and win every battle. But this also gave Yi Chen a wake-up call, since he could obtain the Eye of Truth talent. Others can also obtain similar talents or skills. Once his attribute panel is exposed, it will inevitably cause an uproar. Therefore, next we must find a way to get a hidden talent or skill. Still not strong enough. If the strength is strong enough, what if the attribute panel is exposed? Even if there are thousands of enemies, kill them all with 1 arrow. After calming down his emotions, Yi Chen looked at the last treasure. A black stone with some purple lines on it, about the size of an egg, with a strong aura of the abyss. Stone of the Abyss. Quality: SSS. Attribute: it can be fused with equipment to add the power of the abyss to the equipment. The more suitable the target equipment is, the greater the improvement will be. It can improve the strength of equipment. Yi Chen thought of his ancient demon bow almost immediately. The bow of the ancient demon is a dark gold piece of equipment developed by Bruno, the demon of the abyss, and has a strong demonic aura on it. The compatibility between the devil and the abyss is absolutely very high. I just don't know if I can upgrade the equipment to another level. Mythical equipment. I'm afraid even the big shots in the Dragon Kingdom don't have many of them. But now is not the time to use it. At this time, the white secret portal has appeared in front of the 2 people. Cracks begin to appear in the sky of the secret realm. It won't be long before this secret realm begins to collapse, turning into the origin of the world and integrating into the blue star. 2 people stepped into the space door at the same time. There was another round of spinning. Whoa, whoa. 2 figures appeared in Gale Canyon at the same time. Smelling the fresh air of the Gale Wind Plains, Han Qingwu took a long breath and felt like he was surviving a disaster. I just feel that this experience is really full of ups and downs. It is the most exciting thing she has never experienced in the past 18 years, and the rewards are also extremely rich. Miss, you guys are out. Is everything okay? Zhang Ren saw Han Qingwu and Yi Chen appear and hurriedly walked towards them. Seeing that Han Qingwu was safe and sound, his worried heart was relieved. Uncle Zhang, it's okay, the secret realm went well this time. Han Qingwu didn't say much. The less people know about Yi Chen's true strength, the better. Yi Chen, let's go back to Lincheng first. See you at school next time. After Han Qingwu reaches level 15, she does not plan to practice in the wild and plans to return directly to Lincheng. Her family has already prepared a level 15 black iron dungeon ticket for her. With her current strength, it should not be a big problem to clear the difficult level alone. In addition to being divided into levels like a secret realm, a dungeon also has levels of difficulty. When entering the dungeon, you can freely choose the difficulty, which is divided into 5 levels from low to high: ordinary, elite, difficult, nightmare, and abyss. Okay, see you at school then. Yi Chen smiled and nodded. He still needs to continue to practice in the wild. Children without umbrellas can only run hard. But he believes that it won't be long before he can surpass the entire Han family. After separating from Han Qingwu, Yi Chen continued his leveling journey in Gale Canyon. There are still 4 days left before the big exam. Yi Chen must seize the time to improve himself. His goal is not just to be admitted to Longjing University. The national champion is his goal. The strong will always be strong. Take the lead step by step. Once he gets the top prize in the country, all kinds of rare copies and secret realms will be open to him. With Yi Chen's strength, he can definitely pass the level with a super high comprehensive score and receive unimaginable rewards. After taking out dry food from his backpack and finishing today's lunch, Yi Chen continued to hunt and kill monsters with great enthusiasm. Almost 4 hours of hunting wild monsters. Yi Chen checked the time. It was now about 5 hours before dark, and he still had to leave an hour to return to Qingyang town. During this trip to the secret realm, Yi Chen's strength increased several times. A single normal attack can cause more than 20,000 damage. It can be called a perversion. The Gale Canyon, which originally posed no threat to Yi Chen, now looked like a back garden. Even a level 20 fluorescent cat demon couldn't withstand Yi Chen's 2 arrows. Simply outrageous. A level 15 black iron professional could deal such high damage, no one would believe it even if he told it. For a whole afternoon, the Gale Canyon was filled with the screams of the cat monsters. Log. Successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 20 flaming cat demon, gaining 300,000 experience points. Log. Successfully surpassed level 4 and killed the level 19 poisonous cat demon, gaining 260,000 experience points. Log. Successfully surpassed level 2 and killed the level 17 ice cat demon, gaining 180,000 experience points. It was getting dark. At this time, Yi Chen had returned to Qingyang town from Gale Canyon. After an afternoon of leveling, the recently mastered Dark Arrow was raised from level 1 to level 20. Arrow of Darkness level 20 active skill, causing 129% attack power damage to a target, and at the same time increasing the damage received by the target by 69% in the next 34 seconds, consuming 281 mana points, and has a cooling time of 7,000 seconds. The damage caused by Dark Arrow has been increased by 19%, and the mana consumed has been reduced by 19 points, but this is not the point. The key point is that the duration of debuff has been increased by 4 seconds, the damage received has been increased by 19%, and the cooling time has been reduced by 200 seconds. Compared with the level 1 Dark Arrow, it has been greatly improved, and the damage has been increased by almost half. Yi Chen didn't stop when he returned to Qingyang town. As soon as I entered the town, I went straight to the official exchange of Dragon Kingdom. The harvest this time is really too much. Looking for an exchange is the best choice. Enter the official exchange of Longguo. Still familiar. Yi Chen found a free room and started to authenticate his identity. Start identity authentication. Certification successful. Citizen of Dragon Kingdom, Yi Chen. Allow the use of Dragon Kingdom official exchange. Permission. Black iron level. After the authentication was successful, Yi Chen took out the things he didn't need and started trading. The first is the equipment exploded by the level 20 Cat Demon Captain and Cat Demon King and the materials collected from them. A total of 5 pieces of level 20 bronze equipment, 1 piece of level 20 silver weapon, and 1 black iron level priest skill book, plus the materials on them, were sold for a total of 3.12 million dragon country coins. The rest are harvested from the demonized cat demon's lair. The first is the equipment, 30 pieces of level 15 bronze equipment, 13 pieces of level 15 silver equipment, 5 pieces of level 10 bronze equipment, plus the equipment eliminated by Yi Chen, a total of 18.55 million dragon national coins were sold. Most of the income is contributed by silver level equipment. Then there was a black iron level skill book called Fire Rain by a mage. As a rare fire attribute group damage skill, it was directly sold for a high price of 1.5 million dragon country coins. After selling the equipment and skills, the next materials are also valuable. The first is the largest number of materials, the eyes and heart of the poisonous demonized cat demon. The former can be used to enchant equipment to add poisonous damage properties, while the latter can be used to refine poisonous potions. And because of the abyss breath above, there is even a small probability of special attributes appearing. Therefore, it was sold at a high price, a total of 5.4 million dragon country coins. Next is the demonic horns, eyes and heart led by the demonized cat demon, which are of higher quality and have a richer aura of the abyss. In particular, although the demonic horns led by the cat demon are not as good as real demons, they are still very rare materials and sold for a total of 2.8 million dragon country coins. The essence of the demonized cat demon king's corpse was completely absorbed by the abyss demon Bruno, so the materials on it were of no value, and Yi Chen did not collect them. However, as an ancient boss, the abyss demon Bruno has extremely precious materials. A pair of devil wings can be used to create rare flying equipment. Although it is of low level, it was still sold for 3.1 million dragon country coins. Its demonic horns are several times more valuable than the demonic horns led by the cat demon, and were sold for 1.8 million dragon country coins. Finally, there is Bruno's heart. As an abyss demon, the essence of his whole body is in this heart, which is extremely valuable and was directly sold for a high price of 12 million dragon country coins. Yi Chen's eyes were full of joy. This trip to the dungeon was really fruitful. I only sold things that I couldn't use, and I sold a huge amount of 45 million dragon country coins. Among them, the materials of abyss demon Bruno were sold for nearly 17 million dragon country coins. As expected, high risk means high profit. Coupled with the harvest from Gale Canyon, Yi Chen's entire day's income has exceeded 48 million dragon country coins. This is an income that ordinary people cannot imagine. And this doesn't include the equipment and treasures that you can use. Once counted, the value is immeasurable. It's impossible to measure it with Dragon Kingdom coins. Money still needs to be converted into strength. Without strength, everything is just talk. After calming down his emotions, Yi Chen immediately checked the purchase module. The first was the Black Iron level strength potion. Yi Chen decisively bought 5 of them. Last time I was short of money, so I only bought 5 bottles. One person can take up to 10 Black Iron level strength potions, and this must be filled up. Didn't struggle for too long. Yi Chen purchased another 10 Black Iron level physical potions, 10 Black Iron level agility potions, and 10 Black Iron level mental potions. Yi Chen is currently not lacking in equipment, and he has not seen any Black Iron level skills suitable for him. Really rare equipment and skills are in hot demand everywhere, and basically only appear in auction houses in big cities. As a public trading platform, Longguo official trading contains mostly things that ordinary professionals need. With Yi Chen's current strength, none of these things would have much effect. Only attribute value is the hard currency that will never depreciate. The 48 million dragon country coins that I just received have not been used up yet, but I have spent only 13 million dragon country coins. But Yi Chen didn't have any trouble in his heart. Money is just a number, improvement of strength is the way to go. After leaving the official transaction in Longguo, Yi Chen found a hotel nearby. After drinking all the 35 attribute potions I just bought, my 4-dimensional attributes have improved a lot. Immediately afterwards, Yi Chen took out the Black Iron level skill fusion stone from his backpack. His heart is full of expectations. Black Iron level skill fusion stone. This is one of the 2 treasures revealed by Bruno, the demon of the abyss. The Black Iron level skill fusion stone can fuse up to 3 Black Iron level skills. The fusion has a certain success rate. The higher the skill compatibility, the higher the success rate. There are no levels for career-specific skills, and they will increase as the character level increases. After the skill level is increased, although the skill effect will not change, the upper limit of the skill level will be increased accordingly. Therefore, the Black Iron level skill fusion stone can only fuse skills learned through Black Iron level skill books or skill scrolls. The Black Iron level professional skills currently mastered by Yi Chen include multiple arrows, ice arrows, blood-sucking arrows, dark arrows, explosive arrows, powerful arrows, long-range arrows, blast arrows, and primary strength enhancement. Yi Chen poured his spiritual power into the Black Iron level skill fusion stone. Whoosh! The Black Iron level skill fusion stone left Yi Chen's palm and floated in the air. A huge black and white furnace appeared in the void. 9 white light clusters flashed under the furnace, and with a moment of perception, one could tell that these were the 9 Black Iron level professional skills that Yi Chen had mastered. Yi Chen tentatively used his mental power to drag the 3 skills of Powerful Arrow, Long-Range Arrow, and Blast Arrow into the furnace. A reminder suddenly appeared in Yi Chen's mind. Skills: Powerful Arrow level 10, Long Range Arrow level 10, Wind Arrow level 10. Fusion success rate 100%. Skill fusion result: Junior Archer Mastery level 10. Junior Archer Mastery level 10 passive skill: increases own critical hit rate by 10%, increases arrow range and flight speed by 10%. P.S. Junior Archer Proficiency is a bronze level skill. If the current professional level has not reached the bronze level, you can master it beyond the level. Are you sure to merge? After the 3 skills of powerful arrows, long-range arrows, and wind arrows are merged into the mastery of the junior archer, the effect is neither enhanced nor weakened. But it is equivalent to reducing the experience value consumption by 2/3, which is also a big improvement for the later stage. No, Yi Chen did not choose to continue the fusion. At present, his skill level is still very low. Although it can reduce the experience value consumption by 2/3, the current price-performance ratio is not high. It doesn't improve his strength at all. Good steel still has to be used on the blade. Yi Chen continued to try other fusion plans. Skills: multiple arrows level 10, dark arrow level 20, exploding arrow level 1. Fusion success rate 0.01%. Skill fusion result unknown. Are you sure to merge? This. Yi Chen originally thought that he could fuse a skill with multiple explosive arrows. All arrows could trigger explosion effects and add debuff to all targets within the range. It turns out he thought too much. The fusion probability is 0.01%, and the fusion result is still unknown. Yi Chen gave up decisively. No, Yi Chen is planning to change the fusion plan. Skills: multiple arrows level 10, ice arrows level 10, vampire arrows level 10. Fusion success rate 100%. Skill fusion result: super multiple arrows level 10. Super multi-arrow level 10 active skill, shoots 4 arrows at once, causing 129% attack power damage to 1 or more targets, and reducing the target's movement speed by 32%, lasting 6 seconds, while recovering and causing 32 damage % of health, consumes 191 mana, and has a cooldown time of 13 seconds. P.S. Super multi-arrow is a bronze level skill. If the current professional level has not reached the bronze level, you can master it by leapfrogging the level. Are you sure to merge? Super multiple arrows. This effect is quite powerful. Yi Chen was extremely happy. Compared with the ice arrow, although the damage of the super multiple arrows is reduced, the original single target deceleration has been changed to a group deceleration, which greatly improves his kiting ability. As for the effect of restoring 32% of the health of the damage caused, compared to the blood-sucking arrow, it is an epic enhancement. Vampire arrow is a single target skill. Level 10 super multi-arrow can shoot 4 arrows, and the recovery amount is equivalent to 4 times that of vampire arrow. As the level of super multiple arrows increases, the effect is enhanced tenfold and 100-fold. This has also enhanced Yi Chen's battery life to an epic level. Moreover, compared with multi-arrow, the skill cooldown of super multi-arrow is reduced by 5 seconds. Simply outrageous. The skill has become stronger, but the cooldown time has become shorter. Yes, without hesitation, Yi Chen decisively chose fusion. A burst of light flashed in the furnace, and then all the phenomena in the void disappeared. Yi Chen felt that there seemed to be some changes in his attribute panel. Open the properties panel to view. Really, the 3 black iron level skills of multi-arrow, ice arrow, and vampire arrow disappeared and were replaced by the bronze level super multi-arrow skill. Seeing the effect of the super multi-arrow skill, Yi Chen couldn't wait to try its power. But thinking that it was too dangerous to go outdoors at night, he had no choice but to give up. But one day, he will be able to fear nothing. After calming down his emotions, Yi Chen took out another S-level treasure, the power gem. This power gem is about the size of a thumb, irregular in shape, red in color, and glowing with blood. Power gems can be fused with equipment to increase the equipment's strength attribute by 100 points. Then Yi Chen took out his dark gold weapon, the ancient demon's bow. The use of power gems is quite simple. It only requires mental stimulation and does not require a blacksmith to drill holes and set them. Yi Chen put the power gem in the palm of his hand, and then activated his mental power. The power stone began to melt and turned into a pool of red liquid. Immediately afterwards, Yi Chen used his mental power to guide the red liquid to flow towards the ancient demon's bow. As soon as the red liquid transformed from the power gem came into contact with the ancient demon's bow, it immediately spread and turned into red lines that adhered to it. The original ancient demon's bow was completely black, with only a few purple lines dotted on it. Now the purple lines are mixed with a touch of red, making them look even more eerie. Following the same pattern, Yi Chen fused the other two power gems with the ancient demon's bow. After the fusion, the additional strength attribute of the ancient demonic bow reached a terrifying 606 points. But it's not over yet. The SSS level treasure Abyss Stone. This is the most valuable treasure awarded by World Will after Yi Chen's SSS comprehensive score cleared the master level Secret Realm Demonized Cat Demon's Nest. It can be fused with equipment to add the power of the Abyss to the equipment. The more suitable the target equipment is, the greater the improvement will be. Yi Chen wants to try how much improvement can be achieved after merging the Abyss Stone and the Ancient Demon's Bow. Will the Ancient Demonic Bow be directly upgraded from Dark Gold level to Mythical level? Mythical level. Even a big shot in the Dragon Kingdom would have a hard time getting one. Yi Chen took out the Stone of the Abyss from his backpack. A black stone with some purple lines on it, about the size of an egg, with a strong aura of the Abyss. Just like the power gem, it only requires mental stimulation, and the Abyss Stone will automatically fuse with the equipment. Yi Chen couldn't wait to activate his mental power, and the Abyss Stone turned into a pool of black liquid, mixed with some purple liquid. Under the guidance of Yi Chen's spiritual power, he continued to integrate into the ancient demon bow. As the liquid transformed from the Abyss Stone continues to blend in, the abyssal aura on the ancient demon's bow becomes more and more intense. As the last drop of liquid merges into the ancient demon's bow, a burst of red light flashed on the ancient demon's bow. Yi Chen quickly checked the new attributes of the ancient demonic bow. Ancient demonic bow, myth. Part, weapon, level 15. Strength plus 621. Gem, strength plus 300. Feature 1. Strength attribute increased by 20%. Feature 2. Physical penetration increased by 20%. Equipment skill. Power of the Abyss increases the final damage of the next attack by 1000%, consumes 500 mana, and has a cooldown time of 1 hour. Equipment requirements. Level 15 Archer. Mythical level. Yi Chen's eyes widened and he was hit by this huge surprise, with some disbelief in his eyes. The ancient demon bow has actually been upgraded to the mythical level. He had only been awake for 3 days, and he had already obtained mythical equipment that even the great figures in the Dragon Kingdom had few pieces of. After the ancient demonic bow was promoted to the mythical level, the overall appearance did not change much, but it became more ferocious and looked more oppressive. But the overall attributes have been greatly improved. First of all, the strength attribute has been increased from 306 points to 621 points, which is more than doubled. Then 2 features have also been greatly improved. From the original 10% increase in strength attribute and 10% increase in physical penetration, it was directly upgraded to a 20% increase in strength attribute and a 20% increase in physical penetration, which is exactly doubled. Finally, the equipment skill has changed from the original ancient demon power to the power of the Abyss. The power of the Abyss can increase the final damage increase of the next attack by 1000%. Compared with the ancient demon power, the final damage increase is increased by 600%, and the cooldown time is also reduced by 1 hour. It's truly a mythical piece of equipment, it's simply terrifying. Yi Chen held the ancient demon's bow in his hand, and a strong sense of confidence emerged spontaneously. People's self-confidence comes from strength. In this world where games and reality merge, strength is the most fundamental. Everything else is false. Go directly to the outer reaches of the Taebai Mountains tomorrow to level up. The Taebai Mountains span most of the southern province, and there are countless monsters in them, and they are extremely powerful. Even the monsters on the periphery are at least level 25, and deep inside there are even powerful monsters with levels as high as hundreds. However, the Dragon Kingdom also has specialized legions to guard everywhere. Once something goes wrong in the Taebai Mountains, even king-level experts will be dispatched. No matter how strong the monsters in the Taebai Mountains are, they cannot be stronger than king-level warriors. They are kept to train the new generation of the human race. After all, every strong man was killed from a mountain of corpses and a sea of blood. Let's raise the level first. The lowest monsters in the Taebai Mountains are all level 25, so there is no need for Yi Chen to stay stuck at level 15. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 16. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 17. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 20. Level 20 is almost enough. Yi Chen stopped upgrading after raising his level to level 20. Then he took out an S-level treasure equipment upgrade coupon. After reaching level 20, the level 15 ancient demonic bow seems a bit insufficient. Yi Chen directly used his mental power to activate the equipment upgrade coupon, which turned into a stream of light and merged into the ancient demon's bow. The appearance of the ancient demonic bow has not changed at all, but you can see that its properties have changed. Ancient demonic bow, myth. Part. Weapon. Level. 20. Strength plus 988. Gem. Strength plus 300. Equipment requirements. Level 20 archer. Only the strength attribute increased from 621 points to 988 points, and the other attributes remained unchanged. This is also the disadvantage of equipment upgrade coupons. After upgrading the equipment level, only the main attributes will be improved accordingly. But for the mythical ancient demon bow, it has increased its power attribute by a full 367 points, which is definitely not a loss. After raising the level of the ancient demonic bow to level 20, Yi Chen did not intend to continue upgrading other equipment. The number of equipment upgrade coupons is limited, so you must use them sparingly. You need to save at least 6 more equipment upgrade coupons so that the ancient demonic bow can be upgraded to level 50. At this point, all the useful treasures in Yi Chen's body have been transformed into strength. Yi Chen couldn't help but open his properties panel. Name: Yi Chen. Occupation: marksman. Level: LV 20. Attributes: Strength 4000, Constitution 571, Agility 512, Spirit 475. Attack power: 12,000. Health value: 17,130. Mana value: 14,250. Physical defense: 856. Magic defense: 712. Attack speed: 6.26 times per second. Moving speed: 30.48 meters per second. Talents: Heart of God SSS, Eye of Truth A level. Title: Demon Breaker S class. Skills: slightly. Equipment: slightly. Yi Chen couldn't help but be stunned when he looked at his own attributes. The strength attribute of up to 4,000 points made him go further and further down the road of not being a human being. Mythical equipment, so terrifying. Chapter 31. Early the next morning, Yi Chen went straight to the teleportation array in Qingyang town. The Taebai Mountains span most of the southern province, and there is a branch that borders Lincheng. Lincheng has also established a professional town nearby to guard the monsters from the Taebai Mountains. Go to Baiyun town. After Yi Chen paid the transmission fee, a white light instantly rose into the sky. After a while, Yi Chen had arrived at the destination of his trip, Baiyun town. There is not much difference in style between Baiyun town and Qingyang town. The only difference is that the professionals here are stronger. Bronze professionals can be seen everywhere, and even silver professionals are not uncommon. After leaving the teleportation array, Yi Chen didn't stay too long. Walk straight out of the town. 20 minutes later, Yi Chen arrived at the outskirts of the Taebai Mountains. As we continued to go deeper, we soon encountered the first wild monster of the day. Blood-striped giant wolf. Grade: ordinary. Level: 25. Health value: 38,500. Attack power: 2,977. Physical defense: 757. Magic defense: 455. Skills: bloodthirsty, giant enlargement, triple attack. The attributes are quite satisfactory. God's strengthening. The golden arrows condensed in Yi Chen's hand. Call out: minus 38,691. Log: successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 25 blood-marked giant wolf, and gained 300,000 experience points. A simple arrow directly clears the blood bar of the giant blood-striped wolf. If other people see a level 20 black iron professional killing a level 25 blood-patterned giant wolf with a single normal attack, they may start to doubt life. A smile appeared at the corner of Yi Chen's mouth. Looking at his injury, he was very satisfied. Today's leveling begins. Next, Yi Chen is going to practice for 3 days in the Taebai Mountains and then return to school to take the graduation exam. The graduation exam will determine the future destiny of countless professionals. Once you are not admitted to a professional university, you can only join a mercenary group or work for a big family. Unless there is a special adventure, otherwise you will be inactive for the rest of your life. Only by being admitted to a professional university and receiving training from the country can you change your destiny. The higher the ranking of a professional university, the more resources it can obtain, and the greater the probability of becoming a strong one. There are a total of 120 general vocational universities, 20 key vocational universities, and 3 top vocational universities in the country. However, the resources occupied by these 3 top professional universities are even greater than those of other professional universities combined. Once you enter these 3 top professional universities, the resources you will receive are far beyond your imagination. This is also the reason why countless professionals are struggling to get into top professional universities. Yi Chen's goal is to be admitted to Longjing University as the top scholar in the country. This is the first step for him to become a strong man. 3 days flew by in an instant. In these 3 days, Yi Chen's skill level has improved a lot. First, Super Multi-Arrow has been upgraded from level 10 to level 30. Super Multi-Arrow level 30 active skill, shoots 6 arrows at once, causing 149% attack power damage to 1 or more targets, and reducing the target's movement speed by 36%, lasting 8 seconds, while recovering 36% of health, consumes 171 mana, and has a cooldown time of 11 seconds. After Super Multi-Arrow reaches level 30, the number of arrows increases from 4 to 6, and the attack power bonus also increases by 20%. Compared with the previous damage capability, the damage capability is greatly improved. Moreover, the effect of reducing movement speed has been increased from 32% to 36%, and the duration has also been increased by 2 seconds, which allows Yi Chen's kiting ability to be improved again. At the same time, the HP effect of restoring the damage caused has also been increased from 32% to 36%. With the increase in the number of arrows, the battery life has been improved again. When encountering some monsters with low attacks and high HP, it doesn't matter if you just stand and fight. Finally, the mana cost is reduced by 20 points and the cooldown time is reduced by 2 seconds. Overall, there is a huge improvement compared to level 10. Then God's Strengthening was also upgraded from level 15 to level 30. God's Strengthening level 30 active skill, use the power of God to strengthen the next 13 attacks, increase the final damage increase by 39%, consume 171 mana, and have a cooling time of 24 seconds. After God's Strengthening reaches level 30, the number of times of strengthening has been increased by 2 times, the final damage increase has been increased by 15%, and the cooldown has been reduced by 3 seconds, which is quite an improvement. God's Strengthening is Yi Chen's most commonly used skill. It can enhance any skill and is extremely practical. The last step is to upgrade Explosive Arrow from level 1 to level 20. Exploding Arrow level 20 active skill, shoots an arrow with a bursting effect. After hitting the target, it will cause 99% attack power fire damage to all targets within a 29*29 meter range, and additional burning damage. In 10 inflicts fire damage of 158% of attack power within seconds, consumes 481 mana points, and has a cooldown time of 50 seconds. After the Explosive Arrow reaches level 20, the explosion range has been greatly improved, from the original 10*10 meters to a range of 29*29 meters, and the damage has been increased from 80% attack power fire damage to 99% attack power fire damage harm. At the same time, the additional burning damage is also increased from the original fire damage of 120% of the attack power to the fire damage of 158% of the attack power. And the cooldown time has also been reduced by 10 seconds. Exploding Arrow is Yi Chen's real group attack skill. When leveling up, when encountering a dense group of monsters, you can directly clear the map with 1 arrow, which greatly improves the efficiency of leveling. A large group of monsters often appear together on the outskirts of the Taebai Mountains. At this time, the explosive arrows play a great role, greatly improving the efficiency of Yi Chen's leveling. The graduation exam is tomorrow. Let's go back to Lincheng first. At this time, Yi Chen had returned to Baiyun town and was about to return to Lincheng. 3 days of continuous leveling have greatly improved his skill level. Although it is not as fast as the leveling in the secret realm, it is still terrifying. After paying the transmission fee, Yi Chen returned directly from Baiyun town to Lincheng. After a while, Yi Chen returned home. My level still needs to be improved. The children of those big families are probably over 20 levels now. Yi Chen thought for a while and prepared to raise the level. He wants to win the number 1 pick in the country with an absolute advantage. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 21. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 22. Log. Character upgraded successfully. Current level is 25. Without hesitation, Yi Chen directly raised the level to level 25. Then he took out an equipment upgrade coupon, a level 25 ancient demon bow, which could greatly improve his strength. A flash of light flashed, and the ancient demonic bow was successfully upgraded to level 25. Ancient demonic bow, myth. Part. Weapon. Level. 25. Strength plus 1236. Gem. Strength plus 300. Equipment requirements. Level 25 archer. Looking at his attribute panel, Yi Chen was full of confidence. He must be the top pick in the country. The next morning, all the students who successfully transferred came to school. Whether it is a life occupation or a combat occupation, you need to take the graduation exam, but the questions in the two are different. As for students who have not successfully awakened, they will also take the ordinary graduation exam 1 month later, and those with excellent scores can also enter ordinary universities for further studies. In the awakening square of Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, many students were talking excitedly. I heard that this year is the golden age, and many powerful professionals have been awakened. Yes, I heard that the difficulty of this year's test questions has been greatly improved compared to previous years. Then what should I do? I originally wanted to play the normal difficulty solo, but now it seems I have to form a team. Brother, do you want to form a team? I am a level 12 knight and can take the damage. Okay, I'm a level 13 mage, and I just need a human shield like you. Hey, if you want to form a team, why not bring me with you? I am an 11th level priest, and I am worried that there is no one to form a team with. Of course it's no problem. This way our lineup is basically complete, and we will definitely get good results in the big exam. Just when the students were talking a lot and preparing to form a team, Yi Chen also came to Awakening Square. Wow, Yi Chen's arrival immediately made the entire Awakening Square become excited. Isn't that Yi Chen? Look at the equipment he's wearing, he's so handsome. Yi Chen Gigi is so awesome. He can actually obtain so much equipment just by relying on his own strength. This year's top pick in Lincheng is definitely my brother Yi Chen's. Yi Chen, Gigi, is so handsome. I want to give birth to a monkey for you. Yi Chen ignored these sounds and found a place with few people and walked over. Wow, there was another burst of excitement in the Awakening Square. Han Qingwu, the number 1 school beauty of Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, also came to Awakening Square. My goddess is here. I heard that Han Qingwu has reached level 22, and she must be the number 1 scholar in Lincheng. That's right, Yi Chen is just a poor boy and can't afford to download a dungeon. How fast can he level up in the wild? He has no qualifications to compete with my goddess. Han Qingwu saw Yi Chen in the distance and walked towards Yi Chen happily. Yi Chen, I look forward to the moment when you become the number 1 scholar in the country. At this time, Han Qingwu did not look like the aloof school beauty in the past. Instead, she became Yi Chen's little crush, showing a gentle smile that no one had ever seen before, which surprised many people. Yi Chen nodded with a smile and said calmly, "Well, see you at Longjing University." Yi Chen had no doubt that Han Qingwu could be admitted to Longjing University. After all, the gains from the demonic cat demon's nest were enough for Han Qingwu to be admitted to Longjing University, not to mention her other background. When did my goddess have such a good relationship with Yi Chen? I can't live anymore. Ah, Han Qingwu, please leave my Yi Chen Gigi. Just when many people broke through the defense, the head teachers of each class appeared one after another and began to distribute examination room teleportation stones. After distributing the teleportation stones, Bai Xinyuan stood on the awakening stage and began to speak. Dear students, the examination room teleportation stone has been distributed to you. Life occupations and combat occupations will be teleported to different examination rooms respectively. Just crush it or use mental power to stimulate the teleportation stone, and it will teleport you to the corresponding examination room. I won't say more about the importance of the big exam. Finally, I still want to give you a message. Keep the green hills and don't worry about running out of firewood. No matter what, safety comes first. If you lose your life, you will lose everything. Okay, let's start teleporting now. The students activated the teleportation stones one by one, and with a stream of light, they disappeared. After everyone left, Bai Xinyuan also activated the teleportation stone and headed to the observation deck of the Nan Province Combat Professional Examination Center. The examination venues for the graduation examination are based on provinces, but all examination questions are the same. Moreover, the Ministry of Education of Longguo will also assign chief examiners to supervise the examination rooms in various places, with the purpose of ensuring the fairness and justice of the examination. After Yi Chen activated the teleportation stone, he suddenly felt the world spinning, and then appeared in a huge space. This is a small secret space with only a huge square and a white sky. Candidates from more than a dozen cities in southern province were sent one after another. In more than a dozen cities, nearly 50,000 people took part in the graduation examination for combat professions. It is indeed a golden age. It would have been great to have 30,000 people in previous years. But this also means that the competition will be even more intense this year. There is still half an hour before the exam. Everyone can decide within this half hour whether to take the assessment alone or in a team. If it is a single assessment, you can get an additional 20% points bonus. But most people will still choose to form a team for assessment. After all, each profession has certain limitations. Although the team members will allocate points according to their contribution, they can conquer more levels and gain more points. In this way, you can get more points than a single assessment. But for most geniuses, they will choose to assess alone. After all, it is too difficult to find suitable teammates. For a peerless genius like Yi Chen, who aims to be the top pick in the country, he would not even choose to form a team. They are confident that they can pass all the levels, and forming a team will only result in points being shared and their ranking lowered. Half an hour passed quickly. The ladder tower is open. The majestic voice echoed throughout the square. Then a huge tower rose in the center of the square. At the same time, Zhang Yuan, the chief examiner of Southern Province, also appeared in the open space in front of the Tiandai Tower. The moment Zhang Yuan appeared in the examination room, the originally bustling square suddenly became silent, and you could even hear a pin dropping on the ground. This year's exam is about to begin. I won't go into details about the things to note about the exam. I believe you all know more about it than I do. As in previous years, the exam questions are divided into 5 levels of difficulty, from low to high, ordinary, elite, difficult, nightmare, and abyss. In the ladder tower, although you can use the teleportation stone to leave at any time, it is still full of dangers. Although you can get higher points by choosing more difficult questions, I hope you don't be blindly confident and choose carefully based on your own strength. In previous years, it was not uncommon for people to get injured or even die during exams. Finally, I have a message for everyone. Although the exam is important, it is not as important as your own life. Does everyone understand? After Zhang Yuan finished speaking, everyone present responded in unison, I understand. Zhang Yuan nodded and said loudly, this year's Southern Province graduation examination has officially begun. As soon as he finished speaking, a burst of dazzling white light erupted from the ladder tower and then quickly subsided. All the candidates present received the prompt. As long as they had a thought, they could be transported to the ladder tower and take the big test. After Zhang Yuan opened the ladder tower, he disappeared in front of everyone and appeared directly in the invigilation room. After Zhang Yuan left, the square returned to its previous lively scene. The students were all talking about which difficulty level to choose. Yi Chen did not hesitate, and with a thought, he directly chose the highest difficulty of the abyss, turned into a stream of light, and disappeared directly into the square. At the same time, a huge light curtain appeared in the void. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, choose the difficulty of the test question, Abyss. As soon as this message came out, the whole audience was in an uproar. Lincheng number 3 middle school, Yi Chen. A little person I've never heard of dares to choose the Abyss difficulty. I'm afraid the old man will hang himself because he doesn't want to live long. My dear, you actually cleared the Abyss difficulty ladder tower alone. Is this because you are confident, or is there something wrong with your brain? Just a clown trying to impress people. You know, although you can choose the Abyss difficulty in the ladder tower, basically no one will choose it. It can be said that the difficulty of ordinary, elite, difficult, and nightmare is gradually increasing. At least it will not make people feel despair. But the difficulty of the Abyss is several levels higher than that of the nightmare, which is really disappointing. Generally speaking, the Abyss difficulty is reserved for those geniuses who can get through the nightmare difficulty at will. Ordinary students may not even be able to pass the first level of Abyss difficulty. Just when everyone was discussing Yi Chen, another message appeared. Star City number 1 middle school, Zhou Yi, choose the difficulty of the test question, Abyss. The square was boiling again. Star City is the capital of Southern Province and is recognized as the most prosperous city with the most geniuses in the entire Southern Province. Star City number 1 middle school is the best school in Star City. As the number 1 genius in Star City number 1 middle school, Zhou Yi has awakened the legendary professional Thunder Mage. The Thunder Mage controls thunder and lightning, which can increase the damage of lightning magic by 150%. His professional specific skills are even more violent. Unlike Yi Chen, Zhou Yi is the favorite to win the top prize in Southern Province this year, and many people know his name. Zhou Yi chose to play the Abyss difficulty alone. It seems that he is preparing to become the national champion this year. Of course, even if you only pass 50 floors of the Abyss difficulty ladder tower, you will get more points than if you clear 100 floors of nightmare difficulty. Zhou Yi is the truly powerful person, unlike Yi Chen, who is just a clown trying to please everyone. He might just die on the first floor, just kidding with his own life. Star City number 1 middle school, Zhang Tian, choose the difficulty of the test question, Nightmare. As the second genius of Star City number 1 middle school, Zhang Tian awakened the hidden profession Explosive Swordsman, which was second only to the legendary profession in strength, so he only dared to choose Nightmare difficulty. From this we can see what the Abyss difficulty actually means. Yi Cheng number 1 middle school, Yi Kashui, Xing Kang, Miao Yanyan, choose the difficulty of the test questions, Elite. Yuncheng number 1 middle school, Shang Chengwen, choose the difficulty of the test question, Normal. As more and more people entered the ladder tower, others no longer waited and watched, and chose to enter the ladder tower to start their own exams. The Invigilation Room of the Southern Province Combat Occupational Examination Center. This is an independent space with countless small light curtains in the void, showing every move of the candidates in the ladder tower. Outsiders are not allowed to watch the live broadcast of the graduation exam every year. Only the invigilators in the invigilation room can watch it in real time. And after the exam, all video materials will be destroyed immediately. In this world, professionals can be said to be the most valuable asset. Every year's graduation exam can screen out batches of geniuses for the Dragon Kingdom. It is this constant stream of new power that allows humans to remain evenly matched with the Abyss demons. In the graduation exam, every candidate will go all out and his talents, skills, fighting style, etc. will be displayed. Once this information is leaked, it can easily be targeted by some demonic cultists, causing immeasurable losses. Therefore, Longguo has extremely strict confidentiality measures for every professional's information. At this time, several middle-aged men with majestic expressions and strong aura were standing in front of the light curtain and constantly patrolling. Each one is a high-level professional exceeding level 100. The leader, Zhang Yuan, is a master professional with a level of 135. Yi Chen, level 25, marksman. At this time, there was a huge light curtain in front of them, and Yi Chen's information and pictures appeared on it. This is the only hidden profession reported by Lincheng number 3 middle school, marksman. According to the data, he is not a member of a big family, but he has been promoted to level 25. It seems that he has a special opportunity. Every strong person has his own opportunities, otherwise he would not become a strong person. He actually chose the abyss difficulty. I don't know if I should say that he is brave or that he is committing suicide. Geniuses always have their own ideas. You can focus on them and have the potential to become the top pick in Southern Province. But I'm still more optimistic about Zhou Yi. If this year hadn't been a golden age with so many geniuses emerging, based on previous year's results, Zhou Yi would have no problem becoming the top pick in the country. The first floor of the ladder tower. Yi Chen was currently in the safety zone on the edge of the ladder tower. Purple-black mist lingered around the ladder tower. 20 level 11 elite monsters appeared on the other side of the ladder tower. Small goblin. Level. Elite level. Level 11. Health value 41,000. Attack power 1911. Physical defense 811. Magic defense 495. Skills: heavy attack, life enhancement, throwing. The small goblins that were originally just ordinary level monsters directly turned into elite level monsters in this abyss level ladder tower. Their attributes have increased a lot, and their number is as high as 20. You must know that even at the nightmare level, there are only 4 elite level small goblins. The difficulty of the abyss has been directly increased by 5 times, which is simply outrageous. If ordinary students came to this abyss level ladder tower, their lives would be in danger. This year's ladder tower is much more difficult than in the past. God's strengthening. Explosive arrow. The golden arrows condensed in Yi Chen's hand. He drew the bow and drew the arrow, and the exploding arrow with flames flew towards the small goblin. Boom. A terrifying explosion sounded. Minus 44,631. Minus 44,633. Minus 44,628. Minus 44,632. Minus 44,626. A terrifying figure suddenly appeared on the heads of all the small goblins, and they were blown to pieces, with charred corpses everywhere. In less than 1 second, all the small goblins died. Yi Chen also successfully passed the first floor of the ladder tower. Log. Successfully killed the level 11 small goblin and gained 0 experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 11 small goblin and gained 0 experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 11 small goblin and gained 0 experience points. The logs are flooding the screen like crazy. Yi Chen couldn't help but feel happy that he could gain experience points by killing monsters in the ladder tower. This means that the ladder tower is not only a trial place for the graduation exam, but also a natural leveling place. Although the previous monster levels are too low to gain experience points, the ladder tower has a full 100 floors, and Yi Chen can also gain a lot of experience points. Thinking of this, Yi Chen felt even more motivated. Can't wait to enter the next level. Southern Province Combat Vocational Examination Center Observation Deck. At this time, the principals of major middle schools in Southern Province are gathered here, waiting for the real-time standings update in the void. Principals from different cities gathered in a circle and chatted excitedly. Whoosh! A name suddenly appeared on the real-time standings in the void. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, current points, 1800 points, current ranking, 1. As soon as this piece of information came out, the entire audience was in an uproar. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen. Why haven't you heard of this name? Oh my god, 1800 points, this is the abyss difficulty choice. The exam has just begun, how can it be so fast? Lin Cheng actually has such a peerless genius. Where's Zhou Yi from Star City? Why hasn't he shown up yet? A violent group damaging mage like Thunder Mage is very advantageous in fighting ladder towers. At this time, several principals in Lincheng also discovered the changes in the rankings. Old Bai, this is Yi Chen from your school. Tisk, tisk, the difficulty of the abyss. We are still the first to achieve results. Lao Bai, you're no. 3 Middle School is going to steal the show this time. If Yi Chen can come back as the top scorer in the province, number 3 Middle School will be able to flourish in your hands, Lao Bai. Old Bai, you have made us envious this time. Bai Xinyuan's face turned red and he was very excited. He also didn't expect that Yi Chen's strength would become so powerful. I was so excited that I couldn't speak for a moment, and my whole body was shaking. Arriving at the second floor of the ladder tower, Yi Chen faced 20 level 12 elite monsters, flame goblins. At the same time, Yi Chen's physical condition has returned to its peak. Both the mana consumed just now and the skill cooldown of the explosive arrow have been fully restored. This is one of the rules of ladder tower. No props are allowed in the ladder tower, but each level cleared will restore the player's status to its peak level. God's strengthening. The power of the abyss. Explosive arrow. Boom. -231,388. -231,386. -231,378. -231,382. -462,771. Critical hit. With the blessing of the power of the abyss, the damage caused by the exploding arrow was terrifying. All the flame goblins were instantly wiped out, and even the corpses no longer existed. Log. Successfully killed the level 12 flame goblin and gained 0 experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 12 flame goblin and gained 0 experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 12 flame goblin and gained 0 experience points. After killing all the flaming goblins, Yi Chen couldn't wait to go to the next level. The third floor of the ladder tower. Yi Chen returned to his peak state again. In addition to the explosive arrow skill cooldown being restored, the abyss power skill cooldown was also restored. Sure enough, the cooldown time of equipment skills can also be restored. The rule of the ladder tower is to restore the cooldown time of all skills. Obviously, the cooldown time of equipment skills is also included. Generally, only a very small number of gold level and above equipment can come with equipment skills. Teachers in schools usually do not mention this specifically. After all, there are too few people who own this kind of equipment. If the family can provide equipment with skills, then his family members will usually inform him of this rule. Unexpectedly, there was an exception like Yi Chen, so I had to figure it out on my own. Continue. Yi Chen held the ancient demon bow in his hand and looked at the 20 level 13 elite monsters in front of him. They were as vulnerable as chickens and dogs. God's strengthening. The power of the abyss. Explosive arrow. Boom. Another instant kill for all. Next level. Southern Province Combat Vocational Examination Center Observation Deck. At this time, all the principals here are numb. In less than 10 seconds, Yi Chen's points turned out to be 5,400 points, and his name was still the only one on the real-time standings. You should know that after the level breaker enters a new level, the monster will appear delayed after 2 seconds, giving the level breaker time to prepare. Excluding these 2 seconds, it means that Yi Chen basically kills every level instantly. This made many well-informed principals say it was impossible. Whoosh. The real-time standings in the void have been updated again. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, current points, 5,400 points, current ranking, 1. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Zhou Yi, current points, 1,800 points, current ranking, 2. Zhou Yi's name also appeared, not bad. The speed is not much slower than Yi Chen. That's right, maybe Zhou Yi just entered late. And the monsters in front are of relatively low levels, so you can't tell the difference between them. Maybe Zhou Yi caught up from behind. Let the bullets fly for a while. It's hard to say what will happen next. The Invigilation Room of the Southern Province Combat Occupational Examination Center. Unlike the principals outside who were speculating, the invigilator in the invigilation room could see clearly. Seeing Yi Chen's group damage of more than 200,000, they even suspected that there was something wrong with the ladder tower. What's going on with this kid? He's too scary. How can an archer inflict such horrific group damage? I didn't know but thought he was Master Shen Yan. Mage Shen Yan is one of the top professions among the legendary professions. At level 25, I'm afraid he won't be able to deal even 1/10 of the damage. At this time, Zhang Yuan, who had been silent, spoke. He should have a powerful amplifying skill. Although his damage was very high at the first level, it was not as outrageous as it is now. Master Zhang, look at that girl, she also suffered several times the damage in an instant, but it's just not as outrageous as Yi Chen. At this time, Han Qingwu's real-time picture and personal information appeared on another light screen. Han Qingwu, level 22, Jibing Mage. Ha, Han Qingwu and Yi Chen are from the same school. It seems to me that their weapon styles are the same. That's right. This is the equipment skill that comes with the weapon. After seeing Han Qingwu, Zhang Yuan understood everything instantly. It can't be such a coincidence, the same school, the same style of weapons, the same skill effects. So it is easy to draw a conclusion that this is the equipment skill that comes with the weapon. However, based on the family backgrounds of Yi Chen and Han Qingwu, this level of equipment must have been obtained from the secret realm, and it was at least a master-level secret realm. This forced him to admit that he still underestimated them. Everyone knows the rules of proctoring. The geniuses in each session are the future of the Dragon Kingdom. If any information is leaked from your mouth in the future, you will know the consequences. This moment, Zhang Yuan's eyes full of murderous intent and warning swept across all the invigilators present. If you can clear the master-level secret realm as a black iron professional, and you are from a small city like Lincheng, your future prospects are limitless. The Dragon Kingdom absolutely values these talented people who have not yet grown up. Ensuring that their information is not leaked and allowing them enough time to grow up is the bottom line of the Dragon Kingdom. The future always belongs to young people. Strong young people make the country strong. Under the powerful combination of the power of the abyss and the explosive arrow, Yi Chen killed all the way without any obstacles, and soon reached the 20th floor of the ladder tower. On the 20th floor of the ladder tower, Yi Chen met the first boss of the ladder tower. Tauren Chieftain. Level. Commander level. Level. 25. HP. 250,000. Attack power. 8,155. Physical defense. 3,755. Magic defense. 3,687. Skills. Bull-headed battle body, war trample, sky-shaking blow. In addition to this level 25 commanding boss, there are also 10 level 25 elite monsters. Shadow Priest. Level. Elite level. Level. 25. Health value. 90,000. Attack power. 4,150. Physical defense. 1811. Magic defense. 1955. Skills. Shadow Wave, Shadow Totem, Shadow Curse. The Tauren Chief's double defense and health are both low, and the passive skill of the Tauren War Body can reduce the damage received by 50%, which makes the Tauren Chief very difficult to deal with. Moreover, the healing capacity of 10 elite level Shadow Priests is also very sufficient. Shadow Wave can emit a projectile light wave, which can heal friendly parties and cause damage to enemies. The summoned Shadow Totem can also continuously restore the health of nearby allies. The most important thing is that there is a special rule in this layer, that is, when the Tauren Chief survives, the group damage received by the Shadow Priest is reduced by 99%. The Shadow Priest combined with the Tauren Chieftain, who has high attack, defense and damage reduction, makes this level more difficult. When the proctors saw this level, they all felt that this year's difficulty level was a bit too high. Although the 21st floor is a hurdle, it's not so scary. The first boss is the combination of the Tauren Chief and the Shadow Priest, which is quite unfriendly to the group damage profession. The Shadow Priests can only be eliminated one by one through high explosion single target skills. Otherwise, as soon as a bit of the Minotaur Chief's health is destroyed, the 10 Shadow Priests will be able to recover immediately. Yi Chen has been relying on the combination of the power of the abyss and explosive arrows to kill monsters instantly. When he encounters this level, he may encounter some obstacles. But who knows, they still underestimated Yi Chen after all. Yi Chen didn't think anything and launched an attack directly. God's Strengthening. Arrow of Darkness. Yi Chen did not follow the conventional battle strategy and first deal with the Shadow Priests one by one. Instead, he directly attacked the Tauren Chief. Minus 21,864. The Dark Arrow, which was originally capable of causing more than 40,000 damage, only caused more than 20,000 damage. The damage reduction effect of the Tauren Chief's Tauren battle body is quite terrifying. Shadow Wave. The Shadow Priest behind the Tauren Chief directly released the Shadow Wave, and the lost health of the Tauren Chief was instantly restored. It seems that Yi Chen's combat experience is still lacking. He obviously cannot directly deal with the Tauren Chief. The amount of life restored by 10 Shadow Priests is too terrifying. Archer is not a profession that can explode in an instant. Yi Chen has encountered a tough challenge at this level. The Invigilators couldn't help but be a little disappointed when they saw that Yi Chen attacked the Tauren chief first. However, Yi Chen didn't care about the Minotaur chief's restored health. He just looked at the wisps of black energy wrapped around the Tauren chief's body, and a smile appeared on his lips. Super multiple arrows. Minus 52,202. Minus 52,197. Minus 3,727. Mark of God. Minus 104,401. Critical hit. Minus 52,205. 6 golden arrows were like a stream of light, instantly shooting into the body of the Tauren chief. The Tauren chief's health bar was instantly cleared, and even all the shadow priests had no time to add blood. Boom! The huge body of the Tauren chief collapsed to the ground. Log. Successfully killed the level 25 Tauren chief and gained 10 million experience points. After the Tauren chief fell, the damage-free buff on the shadow priest also disappeared instantly. The power of the abyss. Explosive arrow. Boom. Minus 213,297. Minus 213,291. Minus 213,285. 10 elite level shadow priests were blown to pieces and turned into streaks of experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 25 shadow priest and gained 3 million experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 25 shadow priest and gained 3 million experience points. Log. Successfully killed the level 25 shadow priest and gained 3 million experience points. The experience value can be said to be extremely rich. Now that Yi Chen is level 25, the upper limit of 10 times the experience value is as high as 3.3 million, which also means that he will no longer waste the experience points of any elite monsters of the same level. Although killing the boss of the same level will still result in a loss of most experience points, it doesn't hurt. After all, the most elite monsters in the ladder tower are elite monsters. Yi Chen is confident that this time the ladder tower is over, his skill level can be improved to another level. This. Seeing Yi Chen kill the Tauren chief with one skill, and then clearing the map with an arrow, killing all the shadow priests instantly, this made all the Invigilators watching the live action almost petrified. Just can't believe it. Without the blessing of the power of the abyss, Yi Chen was able to instantly kill the Tauren chief with a Tauren fighting body. This kind of damage, let alone the black iron level, even the bronze level can't even come close to it. This is simply inappropriate. Yi Chen's first skill should be a continuous damage amplification debuff, otherwise he can just kill it in seconds. He is truly a genius, his fighting ideas are so clear. Didn't you just say that Yi Chen's combat experience is still lacking? You heard wrong. Yi Chen naturally didn't know the conversation between the Invigilators in the Invigilation room. But if he knew, he would just laugh it off. There is no fighting idea, it's just that the damage is high and it's not a human being. The use of Dark Arrow is just to be more safe. I am worried that the Shadow Priest will also increase the health of the Tauren chief. If there is no Shadow Priest to increase blood, even without the debuff of Dark Arrow, the damage of super multiple arrows is enough to kill the Tauren chief directly. Continue. There are 4 levels in the ladder tower, namely the 20th floor, the 50th floor, the 80th floor and the final 100th floor. These 4 hurdles mean a surge in difficulty, which can easily lead to a life and death crisis. Having cleared the 20th floor means that you won't encounter a boss in the levels before the 50th floor, which can give you a little breather. However, the number of elite monsters in later levels will increase, and the combination of monsters will also become underworld, but at least the level breaker will not have a chance to escape using the teleportation stone. But the boss level is different. The boss's high burst can easily kill the level breaker directly, without even a chance to use the teleportation stone to escape. But Yi Chen's eyes were full of fighting spirit, he had conquered this ladder tower. About half an hour passed. On the 20th floor of the ladder tower, Zhou Yi was struggling with the Tauren chief. He followed the most conventional way of playing, first using single target skills to instantly kill the Shadow Priest, and then dealing with the Tauren chief. At this time, his condition was not very good. He only had less than 20% of his health and his mana was about to bottom out. But the Minotaur chief's condition wasn't much better, with only a trace of bloody skin left. Thunder Spear. Boom. With a loud noise, the Tauren chief's huge body fell to the ground. After killing the Tauren chief, Zhou Yi sat down on the ground, breathing heavily. In order to deal with this level, Zhou Yi tried his best. All his core skills were group damage. This level was too restrained for him. Fortunately, the Thunder Spear can put the target into a seriously injured state for 5 seconds. The target cannot recover its health when it is seriously injured. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be able to kill the Shadow Priest. If you fail at this level, you will suffer a big loss. Zhou Yi cursed in his heart, this year's test questions are too abnormal. According to the difficulty of the test questions in previous years, at least a 50-level boss is worthy of this intensity. It is estimated that the average score in Southern Province this year will be much lower than in previous years. But thinking that it is difficult for him and others, Zhou Yi feels more balanced. In the Golden Age, geniuses emerge in large numbers. If the difficulty of the ladder tower is not improved, it will be difficult to discover real geniuses. Just like there is a saying that says, the top student gets 100 points because he can only get 100 points, and the top student gets 100 points because the test paper only gets 100 points. This year's ladder tower is too difficult. I'm afraid I won't be able to pass the 50th floor. But I am on Abyss difficulty. Even if I only clear the 49th floor, I will get more points than if I clear 100 floors on Nightmare difficulty. The title of No. 1 scholar in Southern Province belongs to me. As the number 1 genius in Star City number 1 middle school, Zhou Yi can definitely be called the number 1 genius in Southern Province. He is still confident of winning the top prize in Southern Province. As for Yi Chen, who was the first to enter the ladder tower, although he also chose the Abyss difficulty, he was still an unknown person, so he was just trying to impress people, and there was no threat at all. Zhou Yi smiled slightly, full of confidence, calmed down his mood, and then stood up leisurely and headed to the next level of the ladder tower. At this time, Yi Chen had arrived at the 80th floor of the ladder tower. That's right, in just half an hour, while Zhou Yi was still confident about clearing the 20th floor, Yi Chen had already reached the 80th floor. Soon 4 bosses appeared in front of him, and Yi Chen quickly checked their attributes. Knight of Light, Grade, King Grade, Level, 30, HP, 780,000. Attack Power, 22,512. Physical Defense, 5,122. Magic Defense, 5,099. Skills, Light Mastery, Holy Shield, Weapon Strengthening, Holy Healing. Dark Knight, Grade, King Grade, Level, 30, HP, 750,000. Attack Power, 21,512. Physical Defense, 5,025. Magic Defense, 5,181. Skills, Dark Mastery, Dark Shield, Dark Charge, Dark Blade. Knight of the Wind, Grade, King Grade, Level, 30. HP, 770,000. Attack Power, 25,512. Physical Defense, 5,518. Magic Defense, 5,187. Skills, Wind Mastery, Wind Shield, Wind Rolling Clouds, Doomsday Storm. Knight of Thunder, Grade, King Grade, Level, 30. HP, 720,000. Attack Power, 22,877. Physical Defense, 5,178. Magic Defense, 516. Skills, Thunder Mastery, Thunder Shield, Thunderstorm, Thunder God Spear. These 4 bosses are all level 30 king bosses. They are wearing a full set of battle armor and holding knight spears. They look extremely extraordinary. In the invigilation room, the invigilators were used to being surprised. But looking at the attributes of the 4 bosses in front of them, everyone was still very surprised. The level 30 king boss has no shortcomings in attributes, and there is also a bond between them. When all 4 bosses are alive, 30% of the damage received can be reduced. One of the bosses must be killed first to make this bond invalid. For college entrance examination candidates, this level is simply an impossible challenge. Even a candidate like Zhou Yi, who has a powerful legendary profession and excellent equipment, is afraid that he will be instantly killed by these 4 bosses in just one encounter. We can only rely on life-saving equipment to delay for a while. This year's exam questions are really too much. Even Zhang Yuan in the proctoring room couldn't help but speak for Yi Chen. A boss of this intensity, for a level 25 black iron profession, can be described as more than just super level, it is simply a life-threatening situation. I hope this kid can give up decisively. With his current points, he is sure to win the top prize in Southern Province. I suspect that the person who asked the question never thought that anyone could pass this level. I heard that an unprecedented monster appeared in Dragon City. Maybe this level is prepared for him. Alas, the Golden Age is full of talents, which also means. Fortunately, it's not an enhanced king boss. Looking at the attributes of the 4 king bosses in front of him, Yi Chen didn't feel anything at all. You must know that when he was at level 15, he had already killed an abyss demon with a health value of 2.8 million. The 4 king bosses in front of him did not have more than 800,000 health points. Even if the damage was reduced by 30%, they were just stronger ants. Just a grasshopper. God's strengthening. Arrow of darkness. Yi Chen directly attacked the Knight of Light. In team battles, the support must be killed first. Minus 28,777. With one arrow, the Knight of Light lost almost 4% of its health. The power of the abyss. Explosive arrow. Minus 412,498. Critical hit. Minus 121,887. Minus 121,677. Minus 121,785. With the blessing of the Dark Arrow and the power of the Abyss, a critical hit directly reduced the Knight of Light's health to less than 40%. The other bosses were not much better, their bodies were charred and their armors were damaged. Minus 22,112. Minus 22,097. Minus 22,117. Minus 22,122. The burning damage of the exploding arrow also bursts out instantly, causing more than 20,000 damage to the 4 king bosses every second. Holy Shield, Dark Shield, Wind Shield, Thunder Shield. The battle had just begun, and the 4 king bosses were attacked so fiercely that they immediately opened their shields and charged towards Yi Chen. Divine Healing. At the same time, the Knight of Light also gave himself a sip, but only recovered less than 5% of his health, which was simply a drop in the bucket. Seeing the tragic situation of the Knight of Light, Yi Chen took advantage of the victory and pursued it, leaving no time for it to breathe. Super Multiple Arrows. Minus 69,871. Minus 139,882. Critical hit. Minus 69,891. Minus 69,996. 6 golden arrows galloped towards the Knight of Light, and a series of injuries appeared from the Knight of Light's head. The Knight of Light, who had a health value of 780,000, had his health bar cleared in less than a second and fell to the ground. Log. Successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 30 Knight of Light, gaining 60 million experience points. After killing the Knight of Light instantly, the 30% damage reduction effect disappears immediately. Minus 31,588. Minus 31,571. Minus 31,562. The burning damage of the exploding arrows can last for 10 seconds, continuously causing damage to the remaining 3 BOSSs. Since the damage reduction buff has disappeared, the damage caused is even higher. Phew. After the Knight of Light fell, the arrows in Yi Chen's hands did not stop and continued to attack other bosses. Minus 36,486. Minus 36,186. Minus 72,971. Critical hit. Log. Successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 30 Dark Knight, gaining 60 million experience points. Log. Successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 30 Wind Knight, gaining 60 million experience points. Log. Successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 30 Thunder Knight, gaining 60 million experience points. In less than 10 seconds, 4 powerful king level bosses fell to the ground. This is no ordinary archer, this is the archer in Wang Wei's poem. Hiss. At this time, several invigilators in the invigilation room took a deep breath, and their eyes almost popped out. This is a level 30 king boss, and you killed them all in less than 10 seconds. 3 skills can directly kill the Knight of Light with a HP of 780,000. It's really outrageous. It's so outrageous. Everyone felt that Yi Chen had no hope of passing this level. After all, there were 4 bosses, and if he was attacked by even one boss, he would be killed. Even with life-saving equipment, it is extremely dangerous. Unexpectedly, the 4 bosses all received their lunchboxes before they even touched Yi Chen's clothes. From beginning to end, Yi Chen didn't feel any pressure at all. The proctors just want to ask Yi Chen to be a human being and respect the Abyss difficulty ladder tower. You must know that Zhou Yi, who is the fastest to pass the level, has just reached the 21st level, and his points are only a fraction of Yi Chen's. I still underestimate Yi Chen. With his strength, it is not hopeless to pass the 100th floor. Zhang Yuan couldn't help but sigh, there are so many talents in this generation. Southern Province Combat Vocational Examination Center Observation Deck. At this time, all the principals began to wonder if there was something wrong with the real-time standings. The numbers above are really too ridiculous. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, current points, 540,000 points, current ranking, 1. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Zhou Yi, current points, 45,000 points, current ranking, 2. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Han Qingwu, current points, 12,000 points, current ranking, 3. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Zhongtian, current points, 11,200 points, current ranking, 4. Star City Number 2 Middle School, Tongbin, current points, 9,600 points, current ranking, 5. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Yun Ginger, current points, 8,000 points, current ranking, 6. Yi Chen's 540,000 points is really outrageous. You must know that Zhou Yi, who is ranked second, only has 45,000 points, which is not even 1/10 of Yi Chen's. You must know that the points in the ladder tower increase as you go up. Even if it is an Abyss difficulty ladder tower, if you want to get 540,000 points, you have to clear the 80th floor at least. With the difficulty increasing this year, you can clear the 80th floor in just half an hour. This means that Yi Chen has a high probability of being able to pass the 99th floor, or even the 100th floor. You must know that no one has cleared the Abyss difficulty ladder tower for many years. Will there be another one this year? And he is the most valuable passer in history. It's outrageous. A peerless genius like Yi Chen can appear in the small Lin city. Not only that, the little baby ranked third is also from Lincheng. There is a stone's throw of luck in Southern Province, and Lincheng has 7 of them. At this time, Bai Xinyuan seemed to be living in a dream. He couldn't believe it. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School actually accounted for 2 of the top 3 in the Southern Province. Lao Bai, your No. 3 Middle School has really taken off this year. With Yi Chen's terrifying points, it is certain that he will be number 1 in the Southern Province. I just don't know if he can hit the number 1 spot in the country. Old Bai, this Yi Chen's strength is so abnormal, even Zhou Yi from Star City Number 1 Middle School is far inferior to him. How on earth did he do it? Bai Xinyuan was also confused at this time, although he knew that Yi Chen's professional talent was very strong and he would definitely be a guardian god of the Dragon Kingdom in the future. However, this time he had just awakened 7 days ago and had not yet experienced the training of the country. He had such abnormal strength all by himself, which made him unable to understand even if he thought hard. I can only lament that this is indeed a golden age, with evildoers emerging in large numbers. Yi Chen didn't waste any time and continued to scan the ladder tower. The 81st floor, the 82nd floor, the 83rd floor. 10 minutes later, Yi Chen cleared all the monsters on the 99th floor and was about to enter the 100th floor. The experience value of the ladder tower in the Abyss difficulty is so rich. At this time, Yi Chen looked at his skill panel and couldn't help but smile. The lowest monsters in the Abyss difficulty ladder tower are all elite level. From the 20th floor onwards, each monster can provide Yi Chen with at least 3 million experience points. From the 20th floor to the 99th floor, Yi Chen's accumulated experience points have exceeded 5 billion. This rich experience value allowed Yi Chen's Arrow of God to directly upgrade from level 40 to level 60. Arrow of God level 60 active skill, energy arrow condensed by magic power, consuming 1 mana, energy arrow has 69% attack power. The attack power of God's arrow has been increased by 20%, which is equivalent to providing 2,599 points of attack power. You must know that the average level 25 Black Iron profession does not have so much attack power. At this time, Yi Chen's attack power is probably far inferior to that of ordinary silver professionals. In addition to the arrow of God that has been upgraded to level 60, skills such as Dark Arrow, Exploding Arrow, Mark of God, Powerful Arrow, Long Range Arrow, Wind Arrow, and Primary Strength Enhancement that are less than level 30 have also been upgraded to level 30. Especially the improvement of passive skills has greatly improved Yi Chen's regular strength. Arrow of Darkness level 30 active skill, causing 139% attack power damage to a target, and at the same time increasing the damage received by the target by 79% in the next 36 seconds, consuming 271 mana points, and the cooling time is 6,900 seconds. Exploding Arrow level 30 active skill, shoots an arrow with bursting effect. After hitting the target, it will cause 109% attack power fire damage to all targets within a 39*39 meter range, and additional burning damage, within 10 inflicts fire damage of 178% of attack power within seconds, consumes 471 mana points, and has a cooldown time of 45 seconds. Mark of God level 30 passive skill, every time it causes damage to the target, the Mark of God will be stacked. Every 3 stacks can detonate damage once, causing 39% of attack power to ignore defense damage. PS. Click to view more skill details. The next step is the last level of the ladder tower. I am bound to win the number 1 prize in the country this time. Yi Chen calmed down and stepped directly into the teleportation array that entered the 100th floor. The environment on the 100th floor of the ladder tower is not much different from before. The only difference is that the space is larger. 2 seconds later, a huge figure appeared in front of Yi Chen. Dark Demon Dragon. Grade. Ancient Grade. Level. 30. HP. 4.51 million. Attack Power. 87,511. Physical Defense. 15,278. Magic Defense. 15,511. Skills. Demonic Dragon Body. Dark Dragon Breath. Demonic Dragon Sweep. Demonic Dragon Deterrence, Demonic Dragon Charge. What a strong attribute. Seeing the attributes of the Dark Demonic Dragon, Yi Chen couldn't help but sigh. This can be said to be the most powerful boss he has ever seen. Its attack power is close to 6 times that of the Abyss Demon Bruno. With Yi Chen's health, even a single attack from the Dark Demon Dragon can send him away. The physical defense is also close to 3 times that of the Abyss Demon Bruno, and the health value is also much higher. It can be said to be the strongest opponent Yi Chen has ever encountered in his professional career. But Yi Chen's eyes are full of fighting spirit. Even he himself doesn't know how strong he is now. After all, no one can really push him to the edge. I'm going. There was an uproar in the invigilation room. They couldn't believe that an ancient level boss appeared on the 100th floor of the ladder tower this year. According to previous years, the most difficult level was the Overlord level boss, but this year it's really outrageous. With the strength of the Dark Demonic Dragon, it is not weak even among ancient level boss, with a double defense of up to 15,000, and the passive skill of Demonic Dragon Body can restore 2% of the maximum health value per second. This means that even if the attack power of the level breaker can break through the defense, it must reach more than 90,000 damage per second to cause effective damage to it. It seems that Yi Chen can only stop at the 100th floor. Zhang Yuan couldn't help but sigh. He originally thought that there would be one more candidate who could pass the Abyss difficulty ladder tower this year, but he didn't expect that this year's test questions were so outrageous. The 100th floor of the ladder tower. Yi Chen looked at the dark dragon in front of him and launched a decisive attack. God's Strengthening. Arrow of Darkness. Minus 45,451. The golden arrow with the dark aura attached to it turned into a stream of light and shot hard on the scales of the dark demonic dragon. Wisps of black energy spread out instantly and covered the entire body of the dark demonic dragon. Roar. The dark demon dragon was instantly angered by Yi Chen's arrows. A tiny insect dared to attack the great dark demon dragon. The dragon charges. The huge body of the dark dragon rose into the air, and then dived towards Yi Chen from the air. Upon seeing this, Yi Chen retreated immediately. Fortunately, the first floor of the ladder tower was large enough, otherwise the restrictions on Yi Chen would have been too great. Boom! The huge dragon claws hit the ground, and cracks appeared on the ground of the ladder tower. The power of the abyss. Explosive arrow. Minus 199,317. Minus 54,325. Burning. Minus 22,188. Mark of God. Boom. The exploding arrows blessed with the power of the abyss instantly caused huge damage to the dark dragon, and the scales on its body were damaged a lot. Yi Chen took advantage of the victory and pursued it, not giving the dark dragon a chance to breathe. Super multiple arrows. Minus 90,977. Minus 90,871. Minus 181,854. Critical hit. Minus 22,188. Mark of God. The 6 golden arrows directly caused more than 760,000 damage to the dark demon dragon. In less than 2 seconds, the dark demon dragon's health had dropped to less than 80%. Yi Chen's current critical hit rate is as high as 40%, basically every 2 arrows can hit a critical hit, which greatly increases Yi Chen's damage per second. Phew. Minus 43,861. Minus 87,721. Critical hit. Minus 43,875. Yi Chen kept moving to dodge the dark dragon's attacks, and at the same time, the arrow in his hand never stopped. The golden arrows formed a straight line and continued to shoot towards the dark dragon. Even if the dark dragon can recover 2% of its maximum health per second, with the blessing of the dark arrow, Yi Chen can cause more than 200,000 damage to it per second. The dark demon dragon's blood volume continues to decrease. 70%, 55%, 40%. Roar. Dark dragon breath. The dark dragon rose into the sky again, and a huge dark dragon breath spit out. The 10-meter distance of the primary flash is not enough to teleport to a safe range. The huge dragon's breath makes Yi Chen unable to hide. Minus 191,112. The huge damage caused Yi Chen's health bar to be emptied directly, and he directly used the passive function of the Time Guardian necklace, forcing him to retain only a little health. This dark dragon's breath has nowhere to escape. The damage is too terrifying. Yi Chen's life-saving passive has been activated. Safety first, teleport out quickly. The dark dragon has less than 40% of its health. Victory is right in front of us. It takes a lot of courage to give up. Oh, I hope Yi Chen can come back safely. At this time, the invigilators in the proctoring room couldn't help but worry about Yi Chen. If such a peerless genius died here, it would definitely be a huge loss to the Dragon Kingdom. With Yi Chen's strength and potential, if he doesn't die midway, he will definitely become a member of the Dragon Kingdom Elders Council in the future. You must know that the lowest level people in the Dragon Kingdom Elders Association are mythical powerhouses, and mythical powerhouses are not necessarily members of the Elders Association, but members of the Elders Association must be mythical powerhouses. From this we can see what being a member of the Elder Council of the Dragon Kingdom represents. Strength and status are the ceiling of Dragon Kingdom. I didn't expect this dark dragon to have 2 brushes. Yi Chen looked at the dark dragon in front of him. He didn't expect that its dark dragon breath move had such a wide range. He had nowhere to escape and could only resist the damage. If you don't have life-saving equipment, you can only teleport out the moment the dark dragon takes flight. Even if it's a little later, this life has to be left here. But it's all over, you have no chance. Yi Chen is full of confidence at this moment. Super multiple arrows. Minus 90,987. Minus 181,854. Critical hit. Minus 90,885. Minus 22,188. Mark of God. The dark demon dragon's blood volume instantly dropped to less than a quarter. Go back in time. A blue light flashed across Yi Chen's body, and all skills with a cooldown time of less than 6 hours were reset. The power of the abyss. Super multiple arrows. Minus 471,635. Minus 181,758. Critical hit. Minus 90,881. Minus 22,188. Mark of God. Boom. The huge body of the dark dragon collapsed to the ground. Log. successfully surpassed level 5 and killed the level 30 Dark Dragon, gaining 120 million experience points. Looking at the fallen body of the Dark Demonic Dragon, Yi Chen showed a smile on his lips. The ladder tower has been cleared, it's time for me to go out. Immediately afterwards, Yi Chen activated the teleportation stone and appeared in the square again. What's going on? You're dead. What the hell happened? The invigilators who were still praying for Yi Chen were instantly stunned. Doesn't the Dark Dragon still have 40% of its health? A full 1.8 million health. 2 skills, suddenly gone. The invigilators felt that in all their years of living, they had never seen anything so outrageous. Is this still a level 25 Black Iron professional? It simply destroyed everyone's outlook on life. I'm afraid even ordinary gold professionals would not be able to achieve such a feat. There should be a skill that resets the skill cooldown. I didn't expect Yi Chen to have such a trump card. It's really formidable. At this time, Zhang Yuan, who had always been calm, saw clearly Yi Chen's operation and couldn't help but sigh with emotion. There is a talented person in this generation. At this level of difficulty this year, you can still clear the Abyss difficulty ladder tower. It's unprecedented if not unprecedented. However, the stronger the new generation of professionals, this also represents the will of the world. Zhang Yuan's voice gradually became lower, as if he was talking to himself. In the Golden Age, opportunities and risks coexist, and I don't know whether it is sad or happy. Southern Province Combat Vocational Examination Center Observation Deck. At this time, all the principals here are extremely numb. As the numbers on the real-time standings were updated again, the sightseeing platform exploded and boiled immediately. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, current points, 990,000 points, current ranking, 1. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Zhou Yi, current points, 115,200 points, current ranking, 2. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Han Qingwu, current points, 34,560 points, current ranking, 3. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Zhongtian, current points, 30,720 points, current ranking, 4. Star City Number 2 Middle School, Tong Bin, current points, 27,360 points, current ranking, 5. Star City Number 1 Middle School, Yun Ginger, current points, 24,480 points, current ranking, 6. 990,000 points. Yi Chen actually cleared the Abyss difficulty ladder tower. How long has it been since? It took less than 41 minutes to clear the Abyss difficulty ladder tower. This is too outrageous. 10 years ago, it took the Dragon God 2 hours and 15 minutes to clear the Abyss difficulty ladder tower. However, the Dragon God is a peerless monster that is rare in hundreds of years. He became the youngest myth in the Dragon Kingdom at the age of less than 28. Super powerful. I didn't expect that a real dragon could emerge from the shallow water in Lincheng. This result will definitely alarm the Dragon Kingdom Elder Council. This is the highest level of confidentiality. You must keep this matter in your stomach. Once it is leaked, the consequences will be disastrous. This result is too terrifying. The principal of Xingcheng Number 1 Middle School couldn't help but sigh. This kind of achievement is too terrible, and no one can imagine future achievements. The youngest mythical powerhouse in the Dragon Kingdom is far inferior to him at this age. Once it grows up, Long Guo's situation will probably get much better. Lao Bai, Yi Chen has no problem winning the top prize in the country with this result. This result is unprecedented. Your number 3 Middle School has really taken off this time. You are number 1 in the country. Even Star City Number 1 Middle School has never achieved such results. Lao Bai, congratulations. Being the top pick in the country will be enough for you to brag about for the rest of your life. I'm afraid Lincheng Number 3 Middle School will become famous all over the country this time. Bai Xinyuan's whole body trembled, extremely excited. It is a great honor to have a national champion from your school. This is an honor that Lincheng No. 3 Middle School will always remember. Longdu, Longguo Ministry of Education. A very dignified middle-aged man with blue eyes and broad shoulders was sitting quietly, listening to the report of the secretary in front of him. Lord Yi Shen, I received news from Zhongyuan that a peerless monster appeared this year that is rare in 1,000 years. In less than 41 minutes, I cleared this year's Abyss difficulty ladder tower. This year's ladder tower was designed by Mr. Shirakami himself. It is the most difficult in the past. This result is much better than that of Mr. Dragon God back then. After hearing the secretary's report, Yi Shen's originally calm face couldn't help but reveal a strange expression. Complete the Abyss difficulty ladder tower in 41 minutes. It's interesting. As one of the 3 giants of the Dragon Kingdom's Ministry of Education, Yi Shen is a mythical powerhouse and naturally has a wide range of knowledge. Even such outrageous results can only attract his attention. After all, he has seen too many geniuses over the years. Dragon God is a peerless genius, but many geniuses back then were not much weaker than him, but he was the only one who really grew up. A temporary lead doesn't mean anything. Only grown-up geniuses are real geniuses. All strong men are born from mountains of corpses and seas of blood. The path of a professional is to defy nature and change one's destiny. And he also knows that some special equipment can play a great role in the ladder tower. However, those who can achieve this result must be a peerless genius. Being able to obtain such equipment represents one's luck and strength. Set Yi Chen's information is top secret, and after he enrolls in school, the Ministry of Education will reward him with an additional 200,000 credits. Credits are the most important thing in every school. They can be used to purchase potions, equipment, skill books, dungeon tickets, secret realm summoning stones, treasures, and everything else you can think of. At the same time, it is extremely difficult to obtain credits. They are usually obtained by completing school tasks or by transactions between students. Many rare things in school can only be purchased with credits, and these things cannot be purchased in the outside world with Dragon Country coins. This is also a benefit for professional university students. The more top professional universities, the more rare items they have. This is one of the reasons why professionals flock to top professional universities. Yes, Lord Yagami. Then the secretary turned and left the office. After Yi Chen teleported out of the ladder tower, he appeared directly in the previous secret space square. At this time, many professionals have already come out of the secret space. 3 or 5 people gathered in small circles to discuss what happened in the ladder tower. This year's ladder tower was so difficult that I didn't even get past the 20th floor of the normal difficulty level. Brother, I'm even worse. I haven't even passed the 10th level of normal difficulty. Hey, I formed a team and reached the 50th level on normal difficulty. Although I didn't pass, it's still a good result. Brother, this is awesome. I envy the big guys in real names. I'm afraid I won't have any problem getting into a major professional university. Hehe, just average. Zhou Yi from our Star City number 1 middle school is the real boss. This year, he must be the top pick in the southern province. We can only look up to the boss who dares to choose the Abyss difficulty. By the way, before boss Zhou Yi entered, there was another person who chose the Abyss difficulty. He was also a boss, right? I know that Yi Chen from Lincheng number 3 middle school is from a small city. He has never seen the world and is just trying to please others. He might have died there. Listening to the discussion of this group of students, Yi Chen shook his head. How could Sha Chong be so stupid? Ignoring this group of people, Yi Chen left the secret space with a thought. Whoosh! Yi Chen appeared in the awakening square of Lincheng number 3 middle school. There were not many students and teachers in the awakening square. Classmate Yi Chen, are you confident that you will win the top prize in Lincheng this time? When Yi Chen's class teacher, Guo Yajing, saw Yi Chen's appearance, she quickly ran over and asked about the exam. If Yi Chen can get the top prize in Lin City, it will be her honor. The most important thing is that this year's bonus will definitely take off. Looking at Guo Yajing's expectant eyes, Yi Chen couldn't help but smile. Teacher Guo, no problem, just wait for the good news. The results of the college entrance examination will be announced in 3 days. At the same time, major vocational universities will also update their official websites to announce their admissions standards. At the same time, admissions teachers will go to various places to recruit outstanding students to enhance the strength of the school. We must know that the stronger the students in the school, the more resources can be allocated. The more resources there are, the stronger the students will be. This is a snowball effect. Therefore, recruiting outstanding students every day is a very important thing for major professional universities. A peerless genius can completely allow the school to compete for more resources. Classmate Yi Chen, teacher believes in you. Seeing Yi Chen's confident look, Guo Yajing also showed a smile on her lips. Teacher Guo, I'm going back to rest first. Okay, classmate Yi Chen, have a good rest. After separating from Guo Yajing, Yi Chen walked straight home. In these 3 days, he was going to take a good rest and adjust his state. Combining work and rest was the best way to live. 3 days passed in a blink of an eye. This morning, all working parents across the country were looking forward to it. They sat in front of the computer with their children, nervously waiting for the results to be announced on the official website of the Ministry of Education of Longguo. Today will determine the future fate of countless professionals. Whether one can be admitted to a professional university has a huge impact on an ordinary professional. Once you are admitted to a professional university, you will have the opportunity to obtain various resources that are not available to ordinary professionals. You can also receive training from the country and your growth rate will be greatly increased. And who will be the national champion every year is also a matter of great concern in various media forums. It can be said that people across the country are waiting for the moment when the results are announced. Soon the time came to 9 o'clock. The official website of the Longguo Ministry of Education has updated the top 100 professionals nationwide and in each province and city. The remaining professionals need to enter their names and admission ticket numbers to check their specific rankings. At this time, Yi Chen also came to the computer to check the rankings of this year's major exams. Although he knew that he must be the top scorer in the country, he could also check the status of others. Lincheng No. 3 Middle School, Yi Chen, National Ranking, 1. Longdu No. 1 Middle School, Su Xianer, National Ranking, 2. Modu No. 1 Middle School, Zhongli, National Ranking, 3. Ancient Capital No. 1 Middle School, Luming, National Ranking, 4. Looking at his results as the top pick in the country, Yi Chen was not surprised. It would be a real surprise if he was not the top pick in the country. However, when he saw that Han Qingwu was ranked 3rd in the southern province, but could not even enter the top 100 in the country, Yi Chen couldn't help feeling that the strength of the southern province was still too weak. Among the top 100 professionals in the country, the 3 cities of Longdu, Magic City and Ancient Capital account for at least 80% of the places. Most of them are children of big families, the true pride of heaven. Some people are born in Rome, and some people are born as cows and horses. If a child from a poor family like Yi Chen cannot awaken a powerful profession, it will be really difficult for him to get ahead. At this time, Yi Chen's cell phone rang. After the call was connected, Han Qingwu's joyful voice came. Yi Chen, you are the top pick in the country. I knew you could definitely do it. You are really amazing. Yi Chen smiled slightly and said, congratulations to you too. There is no surprise for Longjing University, which is ranked 3rd in Southern Province. Thank you for this. If it weren't for the ancient demon staff you gave me, I wouldn't have gotten such good results. Han Qingwu said very sincerely. You contribute money, I contribute effort, and each gets what he needs. If there is mutual benefit, there is no need to say thank you. In Yi Chen's opinion, this is a fair transaction and there is no need to be so grateful. Anyway, I have to thank you. In the afternoon, the admissions teachers from the top professional universities will rush over to recruit you. Although Longjing University is the #1 university, if the other 2 top professional universities offer very high stakes, I think you can also consider other schools. Han Qingwu quickly changed the topic and talked about applying for college. If you are applying for the general examination, it is definitely best to choose the #1 vocational university. After all, the strength and resources are there. However, schools will provide different conditions to professionals during special recruitment. If the chips promised by the school are particularly high, the gap between schools can be completely ignored. After all, they are both top professional universities, so even if there is a gap, it won't be too big. It depends on the situation. I'm more satisfied with whoever offers it. You can also look at the opening conditions of different schools and wait for the price. After all, the 3rd place in Southern Province is also very strong. Before the system was awakened, Yi Chen's goal was indeed Longjing University. But now it doesn't matter which school he goes to, as long as the school can provide enough resources. Yeah, I'll think about it carefully. I hope we still have a chance to be in the same school. Okay, let's do this for now. See you in the afternoon. Immediately, Yi Chen hung up the phone and checked the posts on the professional forum. Dark Horse, the national champion from Lincheng. See you at 8 o'clock tonight. Let's go into the inner world of Yi Chen, the national champion. Shocked, the career of the top pick in the country is actually this. Su Shaner expressed dissatisfaction and demanded a fair fight with Yi Chen. Quickly advance. Delete within 24 hours. Yi Chen's true identity revealed. Post after post was sent out one after another, quickly filling the entire forum. The number one pick in the country every year is a hot topic. Usually he is one of the top 10 candidates for the top pick in the country, but this year is different. The top pick in the country actually appears in an unknown person in an unknown small city. This simply subverts everyone's outlook. Once the post was posted, it attracted many clicks and comments. Yi Chen randomly clicked on a post and saw many comments below. Is there any mistake? I have never heard of this name. I don't know where an unknown person who jumped out of nowhere could win the top prize in the country. It's simply unbelievable. I'm going. Yi Chen. He is actually the top pick in the country. I know, this is my male god. Yi Chen.jpg. I didn't know that it was Yi Chen's little fan girl who directly posted Yi Chen's photo to the professional forum. Then the painting style started to get a little crooked. Is this Yi Chen? He's so handsome, I believe Yi Chen is the top pick in the country. That is, how could there be a problem with the Ministry of Education of Longguo? I stand with brother Yi Chen. Please beg for brother Yi Chen's contact information. Yi Chen saw that this post was full of black lines, so he changed the post and continued to check it. Holy shit, the top pick in the country is actually the only hidden profession, marksman. I've never heard of a sharpshooter, but I guess it's similar to an archer. It's very weak in the early stage. I don't read much, so don't lie to me. Didn't archers rely on rubbing off on their teammates in the early stage? I suspect there is a shady story. No matter how powerful the marksman is, how strong is Su Xianer, the Dragon Master? The Dragon Master is the top profession among the legendary professions. It doesn't seem like too much information has been leaked. Yi Chen browsed through the professional forum and found that the information above was basically public information. The photos were secretly taken by little fans before I even woke up. As for career information, thousands of people will see it when you awaken, so it is almost impossible not to leak it. But as long as the important information is not leaked, he will go to the top professional university in Dragon Kingdom soon. No one dares to do anything in this kind of school. After all, any instructor has diamond level strength, and there are even mythical level experts sitting in the school. At this time, Yi Chen's cell phone rang again. After the call was connected, it was by Xinyuan's voice. Student Yi Chen, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, admissions teachers from the 3 top professional universities will come to the school to recruit outstanding students, but they are mainly here for you. Can you come on time this afternoon? Yi Chen smiled and nodded. Principal Bai, no problem. Okay, I'll hang up the phone first. Then the call was hung up. Yi Chen couldn't help but look forward to what kind of bargaining chips these 3 top professional universities could offer. I hope everyone will support it and subscribe more.